and Toy Daddies, TPC and Toy Daddies. Hey, what's going on YouTube? The Toy Daddies are back with another TPC Top 10, this time with no behind the scenes nonsense issues. So hopefully, I'm already jinxing it, but maybe it'll be a smooth show tonight. How are you guys?
I fixed it. I spent a surprising amount of time on Memorial Day to fix it all.
This is why you're everybody's favorite Toy Daddy, Chewy. So thank you very much for all of that hard work. You're certainly ours. So thank you for getting all that situated. But yes, gentlemen, we have another wonderful week of talking toys and toy photography. We have an excellent special guest here tonight. But yeah, how's everybody doing?
I'm doing good. Chris, how was your week?
It was good. It's things are feeling good. I had a great weekend. With the family. I did some research into pulling through on the parking
I
lot.
know where you're going with this. It's like you're absolutely in education when you're like, hey, great weekend. I did research.
Did some research.
Period.
And I can't wait to share with you my findings this weekend when I release my new toy adventures. So it's just a rebuttal to Cody, too much new toys.
Again,
And
good
both
people,
of you guys.
good people could have bad ideas and bad people could have good ideas.
Yes, and I'm not sure what you mean by any of that with who pulls through and who doesn't.
We'll have to be sure to ask our guests about pull through.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry, we will. How about you, Chewy? How you doing?
It was good. My company shut down Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, so I had a nice extended weekend. It was awesome. They were promoting it as like recharge, and that's exactly what happened. It was great.
That's a wonderful feeling.
It was great, wasn't it? I went fishing. I didn't catch anything, but I went fishing
on a boat.
And I barbecued.
People know,
yeah,
always on a boat.
I wish. And Yimbo, you completely shut it off.
Yeah, I had again a lot of family time this weekend. We were down at the Jersey Shore, so we got to go on my dad's boat. We got to go to the beach.
Yimbo was
swim in a pool. Yeah, man, I was living life. It was great. So,
I mean, look how happy he looks. He looks refreshed.
Yeah, he does look refreshed.
He's got some sun. The hair slicked back.
Yeah, the hair slicked back is the thing. Like,
it's like this is put together Yimbo right here.
Yeah, this is for sure. I just decided to keep it going. So
this is Yimbo, sir.
But fellas, well, we could continue this conversation, finding out about the pull through and thoughts and all of that wonderful stuff with our special guest this evening. If you'd like to introduce and bring them in, one of you guys.
Well, I would love to introduce this Sir Dork to our stream because I know that he does not pull through.
Did you the part of your research? Did you ask ahead of time?
No, I didn't. It's just now the pressure's on.
We don't know.
I was around for a little bit in the last stream when you guys were talking about it, and I missed a little bit. But I have some pretty strong opinions about the pulling through.
Oh my gosh, let's hear this.
And as long as I didn't miss anything, and I'm talking about what you guys were actually talking about.
So here's the thing. Like, I made a video, and then Too Much New Toys, Cody. Commented on how, not on the video, but just how I didn't pull through in a spot. I stopped right there, and it was a great reel. It was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing, but it made me really think. And it's kind of polarizing. It was almost 50-50 that people would either pull through or stop short. Not even stop short, just stop, like when you park. And these two, they gave me crap because they pull through and I don't. So
I don't know why you don't.
Pull through all day.
I don't. I just wait for my video. But yeah.
Well, I've had a couple experiences where I've been driving, trying to find a spot, and almost accidents have been caused because other people were pulling through and they didn't see me, or they didn't see what was going on. And and I will admit pulling through is way more convenient, and I still sometimes do it because it's easier. I'm just like, I'll just do it, but I'll always go like, is there anybody here? And I'll check.
Yeah,
But
you
there
do
has-
it responsibly. You're aware.
yes, if
Right.
you're doing it responsibly, yes. But I think in general, if we were to choose one, the world would be a safer place if everyone did not pull through. That's what I think.
That's fair. That is fair.
I will respect opinions.
I get the urge. I get the urge so much to pull through, and like I said, I still do it sometimes. So I'm not above anyone who does pull through or believe it's better, because I do it too.
So I will admit, yes, I do it sometimes too, but not in a busy parking lot. Not in a busy parking lot.
Wait, are you changing your stance?
No, watch my video when it comes.
Oh,
Or it's even worse if like you see somebody drive like completely perpendicularly through the parking lot and just like drive over all like
Oh,
they're
I
in the
can't
lot,
do
just,
that.
and they just
Yeah,
like cut
yeah,
through
yeah.
everything. I'm just like, "Wah!"
that's not pulling through.
Yeah. That is not a road, sir.
That's just
Yeah,
pulling
not a
all.
road.
That's pulling all the way.
all
That's not
the
even
way
pulling.
through. Yeah.
That's just like going.
But granted,
I-
when I pull through, I park away from people. Chris knows this. Like I park the furthest, probably not the furthest, but like I don't like cars around me. So when I pull through, there's no one around me. I have like almost like a 360 like
You're
option.
good.
Last time we met, you were walking. I'm like, where did you park? Like I parked all the way over there, and like literally there was like several spots that were just.
Oh yeah, it
empty,
was
and
probably like 20, 30 spots I could have taken, but
I was
I
like,
chose the
okay. I
one
was
where
like-
no one would touch my car.
I was like, there's a spot right next to me.
But what if you opened the door and hit my car?
Well,
Our relationship would have been tarnished.
I wouldn't have mind because I knew it was your car. I'd be like, oh, he's my friend. But yeah, Jared, I spent like 20 minutes on a Saturday just sitting in a Best Buy parking lot, filming people either pulling through or not.
Social experiment.
Yeah, so
So you
it
did
was-
Best Buy. I want to see you hang around a Target next, and then a
That-
Walmart.
Well, the Target was
gonna get
the
different
next
results.
stop. So like it was great because the Best Buy was it was an empty parking lot. So I got to see people do whatever, but it was interesting to see just how many people either pulled through or stopped short. Then I went to the Target, which was next door, and sat there for a couple too. And
this is where you're spending your energy, Chris.
hilarious,
So you had
hilarious
too
when
much
I talk
time this
about when I
weekend,
don't have
got
enough
it.
time to do anything. But this was for the video.
If you go to a Bass Pro Shop or something, you're gonna get more than people pulling through. It's gonna be trucks like parking diagonal, backing in. You know, you're gonna get different results no matter where you go.
I gotta go there too. There's one near me. All right.
Add it to the list.
Thank you for sharing that, Jared.
I'm curious too, to be honest.
What have you been up to? What's been going on?
To be honest, my I've besides just like going to work, stuff like that, I've just been either trying to spend time like with my wife or just doing YouTube. It's just been like all YouTube lately, which is an absolute blessing, and I'm so fortunate to be able to, I don't know, dump all that time into it and feel so rewarded.
Mhm.
But it's been a lot. It's been a lot lately.
Well, dude, you like what I was going to tell you is congratulations on crossing over 80,000 recently.
Thanks.
Again, big deal, man. And
Thank you.
and just, dude, you're cranking content. I mean, like videos out that are awesome. They're like so highly produced, but like the fact that you're doing multiple a week, I mean, good job, man. like again, we recognize how much time and effort, making these things, like what goes into them. So. Yeah, like again, your effort is to be commended, dude. So
I appreciate it. It's like it's become a weird thing where at this point I feel like I have to, and I kind of have to, because like YouTube has come to a point where like some of the money that comes in from YouTube actually really helps me with my bills lately, and it's like I said, I'm incredibly fortunate to be at that point. But um, we're at the point where, like, if I don't do it, I'm going to be missing out on the money to help with bills. So
Right.
like, I
Yeah.
got to keep working, basically. But
Mhm.
I also love it. So like, and the more I put out, the more the channel ends up growing because
Right.
there's more stuff. So it's like, it's cool. It's like at some points I feel forced to do it, but it's not a bad thing.
Mhm.
It's all
Yeah,
great.
at the end of the day, because that's the same deal. You know, like I try to do one additional video a week on my channel, and even just trying to squeeze the one out. Again, there's that level of effort and energy that like I recorded some stuff. It's like, all right, now I gotta get that editing time, which is
Yeah.
the biggest pain of the entire process.
It truly
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
And then you find yourself 30 minutes just filming cars in a Best Buy parking lot.
That's a different problem. Maybe we need to talk about that.
There's a
Hey,
niche
it's
that,
for the
so-
page, guys. It's for the page.
Yep. Exactly.
Let us know when it teeters into mental health conversations, and then we'll stop that.
But well, Jared, with all the stuff that you've been making lately, like what's been some of the stuff that you've been like super excited about? Because obviously, you're known for your tutorial videos, but now you're getting into a lot more, like doing a lot more reviews, either of sets, like that Super Action Stuff set was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, what have you been like enjoying most in terms of filming and putting it all together?
Do we want to talk about your 33 million view Batwing reel?
Oh, okay. Sure. Well, I've been learning a lot about not only like finding a mixture between what I want to do and what I know does well,
Mm-hmm.
but like knowing what works. I've been learning so much about what works when it comes to thumbnails and what to do with the first like 10 seconds of a video, or what the subject matter of the video is going to be like, and what I should mix in, and how like trying to find stuff people care about, but then also trying to make it different than the way other people. So like, for instance, my channel used to be like 100% tutorial videos. This is how you do lighting. This is how you do whatever. But it's not so much anymore. It's more like, here's a new figure that's coming out. Let me talk about it and open it up. And then I'll do some toy stuff, photography stuff at the end. And then there's the tutorial there. And I've found that that is a much better mix for more of a broader group of people, because toy photography is amazing, and it feels, the community is pretty big and it feels big to us, but compared to YouTube, it's microscopic.
Right.
So I have to kind of label it and put in the forefront something that's more broad, and that's more like action figures as a whole, as opposed to action figure photography. And if I mix in the photography aspect, it's adding what I want to do, but also appealing to the broader thing. And I'm just like learning all this like kind of psychology stuff about that, and then how to get people to stick around and not click out of the video. And so that's been very enjoyable. But man, it's crazy to, I don't know, it's crazy to think about what people actually really care about or whatever. It's very fascinating.
Yeah.
No, it's really cool. I love the shift in style. My favorite one was the SpongeBob comparisons. Like,
Oh, cool.
This is a serious question in my heart. I'm like, which ones do I get?
And that when I did some of the SpongeBob stuff, that was some of the learning curves, because some of the videos were starting to get tons of, it's like, why is everybody just watching the SpongeBob video? And so I was really like hyper analyzing stuff like that. But yeah, people never underestimate the power of SpongeBob.
That's right.
People love SpongeBob. I mean, I do too, but
I went Super 7.
Oh, really? More than the Android? Interesting.
Super 7 was on sale. That won me over.
There you go. There you go.
$25 on Amazon, like winner.
And that seems to be the case with a lot of Super 7 stuff. They go on sale and you get them
Yeah.
around then.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Jared, I have a question. Now, I know you've been really doing deep dive of like the psychology, what interests people, and this is where I kind of hit this like crossroads where, do I sacrifice what I know I think will get more views versus what I really just like doing?
Yeah, I totally get that. I think finding the right balance. I mean, first you got to figure out like what matters to you the most. Or do you matter about, or what makes you more happy? Just making stuff that you like and having a great time, or trying to grow your channel and stuff, or what your goals are. And if your goals are to grow more, then I guess you're gonna have to try to think about what appeals to more. But if your goal isn't, then who cares? Just do whatever you want. Just have fun. But finding a nice balance is really nice. Because one thing you'll also that I think I've learned is if you do something you don't like as much, that will still show in the quality of the content you make. Like if I'm going to make a video about something I love, like Star Wars, whatever, I'm going to have so much more fun if I make a video about something I don't even really care about, but people like it, so I'm making the video. So like that will show in just like the passion of the product made in the end. So like finding a nice balance is good for you mentally and what you want to do, I think. But I think also the quality of the product you make too, which will help in general. So I think just finding a nice balance, but adding a little bit of both, appealing to more people and still doing what you want to do.
Well, yeah, and I appreciate that. That guidance. I think for these two can talk about anything, whatever. Like you give them a clay bowl, and like they show like the interest of whatever it is, can talk about it for an hour. For me, if I'm not interested, I have a very difficult time talking about it.
Yeah,
I think that's where for me, I'm like, all right, well, if I'm not gonna be interested in it, I can't.
Is that what happens sometimes? It's been like 3 years of streaming with you. Yeah, I can see it now. Sometimes you just like lose interest immediately, and me and you are talking about, like, hey.
About hay? I can talk about hay. I have a character.
Or clay marble, whatever suggestion you had before.
Well, I mean, and I think that's just like, what human nature is sometimes. But for me, when it's 11 o'clock and you're talking about something that's totally uninteresting, it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to tune in. But that's only because of because of the time. But going back to what Sir Dork was saying, like I've been trying to tap back into the passion of it all, like trying to find things that I think are funny and then share that with people. And I think I personally think that if I can share something that's personal and fun for me, that people will hopefully get to enjoy it and draw in. Maybe not as many as a SpongeBob comparison, but in terms of like, I made a video with me and my dad, and that was fun.
So fun.
So yeah, no, I appreciate that, Jared. I think all of us kind of struggle with that piece sometimes. But it goes back to kind of like what we kind of celebrate. Do what makes you happy, right? If you're not happy, then you really shouldn't keep doing something that's making you unhappy. So
right.
Yeah. That's the number one thing. You're absolutely right. It really is.
This is actually a nice little time to say hi to our chat. I want to shout out Alan Rappa for sell out. It is the only way. What's going on, Alan?
Sometimes.
But yeah, if we want to say hi to everybody, we can run through real quick. So again, thank you guys all for joining us this evening.
Chava, what's up, buddy? JC3 teacher.
Hey, JC, thanks, man.
Josh Brown, how's it going, buddy?
Happy Wednesday, my dude.
Josh.
Right before the stream, I was opening up the box you sent me of head sculpts. I love them. Thank you so much.
Cool.
D Blake, what's up, buddy?
We bow to you.
Treat yourself.
How many signs do all of us have? I have about 10.
I have 4 or 5, but I've been meaning to order like 3 more.
D Blake signs.
A couple. I think I have 2. My wife's I think has more, but I've been bugging him. Actually, I keep saying I would need to ask him to make me a Sir Dork one. I really want a cool Sir Dork one.
Oh yeah,
and it's balls in my court. It's up to me. I gotta follow through. I'm getting you, man.
Yimbo, I know you have a lot.
Oh, I do. Many, many, many.
88 Fakes, how's it going, buddy?
What's going on?
88, how's it going, man?
Ozzy boy.
Samurai Chris,
Hey, hey.
Will Enforce. Oh,
Will.
I just got that, saying that out loud. Wade Creed, how's it going, bud?
Hey, Wade.
Pop Toy Photos, we'll be talking about you later. Tuscan Trader, how's it going?
Hey, Tuscan
What's
Trader.
up? What's up?
Toy Studio.
Toy
how's it going?
Studio.
Go Figure Go.
Hey, hey,
Hey,
hey.
what's up, Go?
Cal the Collector, what's up, buddy?
Hey, Cal.
Old Grumpy Nerd.
Hello, sir.
Messy, how's it going, man? Solo Sinner.
He does look like the guy from Mad Men.
All right.
You're right.
Very
head does
Don
look
Draper
great.
today. Don Draper. There we go. That's what the money's for.
The Collecting Brothers. Let's see. Anyone else?
Oh, we do have a question in there.
Red Wagon, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, how's it
Hey,
going?
Red Wagon.
And let's go to the question first, and then I'll keep scrolling down. Tuscan Trader asks, I'm looking to upgrade my lens. Is something you recommend? I have a 15-55 millimeter.
I mean, I feel like I kind of suck with lenses. I use like 2, and I really like my 85 millimeter because I like the way it makes the background is just always like super nice and creamy, blurry. And I like the way that looks. It's kind of a pain because it's heavy, but I do like my 85 millimeter. So into those, I guess.
I like besides the kit one, I use a 40 millimeter macro lens.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's my typical go-to.
I do need to invest in a macro lens. I haven't done that yet, but I have my kit lens, a 22 millimeter pancake lens, and then a 200 millimeter like telephoto. But
Cool.
the one that gets me the best f-stop, always the lowest f-stop, is that 22 millimeter. But it's just that you got to get right up in there with the camera.
And for actual human beings, 50 millimeter, the Nifty 50, it's still a good lens. Just so
I
you
agree.
know.
I agree.
And then if you have the budget, and something I'm definitely looking at, I don't have the budget. Those periscope lenses are beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're talking about what? Is it like $5,000,
It's
$8,000?
700 to 2,000 depending on the type.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Still not
Yeah, still a lot.
a lot. Spectacular too.
I use a 32 millimeter f-stop, like 1.4 is lowest. I really like that one.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Comic Dad Shot says Dork has the best tutorials on YouTube. That's true.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Comic
man.
Dad.
And did you see Finn Cobb? There it is. That's what I was going to bring up too. Yep.
We've told this story. I've told this story before. Like when I first got into toy photography, you type in what do I need for toy photography, and then your video just like pops
So
up.
cool.
It's the first thing on the Google search.
So cool.
I think it was just toy photography from when I typed it in. And
Really?
yeah, it's like first this was like 3 years ago. But it was like the first like 20 videos was just you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Well, Finn, thank you so much. That's like incredible. Thank you, man.
JMT, how's it going? Let's see. Keep going. Oh, Mitchell Woo, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey,
Hey,
Mitchell.
Whoa.
Mitch.
What's going on? He
We still have to
currently
reach
has
out.
Oh, go on.
No, I was just going to say we still have to reach out to him about seeing about meeting up with Comic-Con. But were you going to mention his gallery?
Yeah, I think he's
Yeah.
part of 2 galleries. One is
Mhm.
in, oh God, was it Ohio?
I
He has
think
an
one was in
exhibit
Ohio.
all
Mhm.
to himself. And then I think there's one in
So
Texas
cool.
that he's doing a collaborative one with a few other photographers.
Totally
So
awesome.
cool. Just leading the
awesome.
way for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just showing us what's possible.
My
Mhm.
story is Mitchell Wu off Disney Plus from that Marvel 616 series
Yeah.
that introduced toy photography. And then Jared, you, as soon as I went to Google, what exactly is toy photography and what do I need?
Oh, cool. Wow, that's so
So
cool.
two steps.
That's
Well,
so
Wade Create has another great comment. Like Jared has legitimately influenced a lot of photographers across the board. And then, is there a tip that you guys still use from his tutorials? My favorite is the Gotham Hour with the smoke shots.
Golden hour.
golden hour.
Hmm.
Cool.
I
That's
still
crazy,
want to.
Wade.
I still want to try that Riddler shot that you've done with the
Oh,
question
that-
mark. Yeah,
that
the
one
flaming.
Oh.
Wait, I've said this. I've told you before, Jared. You're a little braver with your toys than I am.
Yeah.
But one day, you have like I've watched your stuff to then try out fireworks and different sparkler setups and everything. I mean,
Cool.
like, yeah, it's awesome, man.
I think
That's awesome.
for me, the thing that I still remember learning from your tutorials and capturing those effects, both in like water and smoke and fire and all that, is the play with the speed of the camera itself,
Mhm.
and then potentially like start to like grab little bits and pieces of different shots to create more of a filled
Yes.
out atmosphere.
Cool. Yeah, I rely on that so heavily.
It's such a good trick. Like I wouldn't have thought of like, oh, just grab a little bit. You have like you go into burst mode, you get like 50 shots. You can just take
Mhm.
whatever you want.
Right. Yeah, you don't have to pick one anymore. Yeah, you just
Yeah.
get them all.
How's it going, Unworthy?
Hey, Unworthy.
I-
Thanks, man.
My dream is to be in a Google search when someone looks up toy photography.
That's a nice goal. I like that goal.
Actually, when you Google toy photography, it's like 90% Mitch.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like Mitch, yeah. Like sometimes I'm curious. I'll go on like incognito and I'll be like, "What happens if you type this in?"
Mhm.
And I was like, "Oh, there's one of mine." I'm like, "Oh, Mitch."
Oh, and correction, it's Oklahoma City
All right.
for his exhibit.
So cool.
Very cool.
Red Wagon has a great question. Jared, what is a video you're really excited to do but haven't gotten to yet?
Oh, I don't know. Well, I haven't done a whole lot of like I've recently really started just to love Godzilla. Not a whole lot, but growing up I never really cared that much. But recently I've been like, why do I not love Godzilla? This is so cool. So I ordered a Haya Toys one.
Yes.
I pre-ordered one, and
Mhm.
on Entertainment Earth it was like coming in April. I'm like, yes. And it's like coming in May. And now it's like it's coming in June. Promise. This time. And so I've been really excited to do that because I have a really great idea. And then I have like a follow-up video where I want to do one with a video all about the buildings to go with it. So I spent a ton of money on buildings, and I haven't touched
okay.
them yet because I want to just like wait to do the whole video sequential thing. So I'm really excited for that.
Jared, are those like model kit type, like 124 scale or 118? I'm trying to think.
144th or something like that.
Or is that
I
what it
don't know.
is? 140. Yeah. But are they the ones like do you have
Something
to
like
put them together? Because like that would be an excellent. I would love to see your take on like force perspective and trying to build a small city out of.
Because I'm not super. I'm sure some of the kaiju photographers that are super familiar with this will probably have way better answers. But I tried to like get them from 3 different places. Like I bought some cheap ones off of Amazon, which you do put together, and then I bought ones from some like well-known sellers in the community. Like there's this one guy named iPop Designs, who's like he seems to be like the number one like building maker, and they're like 3D printed and they're super nice. So I bought some from him and I bought some from another one. Like I said, I spent a lot of money. So
they were painted. They came painted.
They're a little bit. I think they're painted, but I bought the ones with LEDs in them, which I'm really excited for that.
Wow.
Okay.
So it'll be like which one's worth it, like these cheap ones on Amazon or so the video will have some kinds of I don't know investigation. What's just the best? Whatever.
Have you watched the new Godzilla X-Con?
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was an awesome movie.
Yeah,
I had a lot of fun with that one.
It's hard not to just be like,
Yeah.
Oh, look at all this happening.
Well, here's another question for it could be for Jared, it could be for all of us. But it really gets down to pretty much nothing that we talk about. Need
This
to
is
know is,
exactly what we talk about.
do you put cereal or milk in the bowl first?
Mm.
I put cereal. Come on, let's
Okay, well, just making sure.
put cereal in the bowl first, then you put the milk. But yes.
It's a valid question to ask you, Christopher. I'm just
Oh,
saying.
get out of here! Yimbo.
You never know what he's gonna say anymore.
You make you make a questionable choice when Yimbo starts grilling you on it.
Yeah, definitely the cereal first.
Always.
Yeah, Yimbo.
But do you like mix it up as you're eating it, so like it's in a constant flow of things being soggy, or do you kind of just like?
I don't like it soggy.
Me neither. So I start to dig from the bottom first.
I'm always like, I gotta eat this fast because it's gonna get soggy.
I crush cereal. So cereal in the bowl first, then the milk, and then whatever's left over gets fresh
more
cereal.
cereal.
Crush.
Oh yeah,
Is
yeah,
it like
that's great.
30 seconds the bowl's gone, or you taking time to like at all?
No, it's just inhaled.
Okay. I did see something really cool where someone had like a bit of a shaker and an internal cap, so you can eat cereal while driving.
That's
I
interesting.
feel like I've seen that too.
Yeah,
That sounds like a risk.
look genius.
You could choke, right?
Yeah, but there's a little bit of danger, but it's worth it.
Hopefully, you're not pulling through while doing it. So,
That's the next video.
good joke. What's the cereal of choice?
Man, probably Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I mean,
That's a good one.
That's a
like,
good one.
it's just I don't even really like cinnamon things in general, but like for some reason it's just like
It's a perfect.
they must put some type of like drug in it or something. That's what that's the only real explanation. I don't really understand why it is so good.
Mm-hmm.
I like Pops too. Pops are good.
Really,
Corn Pops.
Yeah.
Pops
wow.
get soggy like instantly.
They do.
That's why. Well, now you know why I eat so fast.
That's why my mom used to get those, and I'm like, wow, we got Pops. All right.
Yimbo has like an ice luge system for like cereal while he's eating Pops, so he's pouring milk while the Pops just rolling into his mouth.
No chewing.
I'm super partial to O's.
O's. Those
Oh.
are those are hard, right? Like those.
Yeah.
They
delicious.
like break your teeth.
Yeah, good
But
crunch.
if you're worried about things getting soggy, not a big concern.
They will.
You got time.
Yeah.
Spend the whole day eating those, and they're crunched up.
Your
That's
milk's
right.
gonna get warm, but before you get
I like
soggy.
to enjoy life, Chris. Enjoy it.
You live in the moment as your teeth get broken.
Only makes them stronger.
I would have to say this is gonna sound so boring. It's like the sweet Chex. It's like an almond. It's like a sugar coated Chex. It's pretty good. Or the
cool.
honey nut honey bunches of oats.
Oh, okay.
Honey
Those
Bunches
are
of
good.
Oats is an American staple.
Yeah.
And yeah.
That one's good. Well, gosh, these questions.
Great tangents.
Golden Grams are good, Wayne.
Oh,
I like all. I love cereal.
Yeah.
Cocoa Krispies, man. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh,
Fruit
Fruit
Loops.
Loops. Fruit
Fruit
Loops is
Loops,
still
yeah.
really good.
And then
During Halloween, Blueberry.
Lucky
Yeah.
Charms.
Lucky Charms.
I mean, Reese's Puffs is pretty important.
I don't like the marshmallow cereals.
Really?
I
Again,
just don't like
crazy person.
Yeah.
No, I'm on team Chris now. I
Yeah.
am not. Lucky Charms is not my bag.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just not the marshmallow. They don't.
I like a crunch. If
Yeah.
I'm eating cereal, it's for the crunch. It's not for a soggy marshmallow.
Yeah,
It's not soggy when you eat it quickly.
I know, but then it's like feels like chalk going.
And I don't need my milk to turn weird colors.
Have you ever thought about how like some foods are so close to cereal that like traditionally aren't eaten as cereal, but you could just eat them like cereal? Like you could essentially just crunch up a bunch of cookies and eat them in a bowl with milk, like cereal, and it would be fine.
So
And
okay,
like, wait, I can do that.
I was about to say that my kids just got Cookie Crisp the other
Cookie
day.
Crisp. Yep.
Pretty good. But one thing I remember Rice Krispie Treats cereal.
Oh yeah.
So I remember I didn't have any Rice Krispie cereal, but I wanted it. So instead, I had those like Rice Krispie Treats like wrapped up. You know how they wrap them up. So I took
Crunched
2
them
of
up.
those and I just cut them, put milk in them. It was delicious.
It's probably great.
It was great.
Yeah,
I thought you were gonna say as a kid you figured out that Rice Krispies is just like fried, like rice fried in oil and it puffs up, and that you did that and you lit like your kitchen on fire or
wow,
something.
that'd be
Oh
impressive.
my gosh, is that really how they're made?
I think so. Or no, I don't know. Chat, prove me wrong. I don't know.
I don't know if they're fried in oil. I think they're like baked.
Yeah, I think
Are
they're
they?
baked. Yeah. Here's something that I really wanted to know is Trevor, Honey Bunch of Oats and Lucky Charms. Wow.
Wait a minute. This was a discussion on Between Two Sentinels tonight.
Whoever brought it up in the
Was
first
it really?
place came from there.
Oh,
It's
I
gotta
wonder
be.
if Josh Brown, yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we spent too much time with those boys.
He's probably going on another stream and saying it, and then
Yeah, yeah.
everybody's gonna start talking about it.
I like it. Now we have to ask J Shot if is cereal soup.
You don't need that extra sugar.
Well,
rush.
he doesn't consider pho soup, so I would suspect cereal is not soup.
All
There's
right.
not a whole
Well,
lot
that's
of
not
things
soup.
to differentiate it, because some soup is not hot. Some soup is creamy, like creamy, and probably made with milk.
Mhm.
Yeah, cream of mushroom.
This is the children's book I want to write for J Shot.
Is it soup?
If it's
Is it
soup,
soup?
it's like some soup is cold, some soup is warm. Some soup-
If you could somehow make it one of those, like, you know, the tactile, like some soup are warm and somehow like have a button that makes it warm or something like that.
yeah, I'm designing the children's book to burn people. Great.
Some soup is soft, and then you have like, you know, the
It's like squishy. Yeah. Yeah, you brought me back on board. I like this.
I don't know where we're going with all this, but
No, you know what?
Northern
The
bread,
funny thing is,
perfect.
yeah, I do happen to really enjoy seeing the chat continue on with their cereal discussion, so I haven't wanted to segue back to anything because I'm like,
Everybody's got their
this is
own
a hot
thing.
topic.
It is.
well, cereal is soup. No, it's
Drive a hard
I'm just
argument.
saying it could be. I could see it because there's cold soups. There are cold soups.
There are.
Yeah.
I know I spelled it wrong. Good job, Unworthy.
Most cereals made from corn and rice, and there's a lot of soups with corn and rice in them.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
true.
there's not a whole lot of arguments that can't be argued against. You know,
Cereal and soup.
No one mentioned Coke.
Cocoa is good. It's good. I feel like with Cocoa Pebbles, like or Fruity Pebbles, like they're good, but there's nothing. Those get soggy fast, and there's nothing substantial. It's not. You don't have to do a lot of chewing. It's just like
no chewing.
Yeah, no chewing.
That's right.
See, I love Cocoa Krispies are my favorite. So Cocoa Pebbles are solid. My kids love Cocoa Pebbles, but I would much rather do Cocoa Krispies. I love the pop, snap, crackle, pop.
I like where this chat's going. Hot dog is 100% a sandwich.
It is.
All right. I can see the argument for it.
It is. It's bread, meat together.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, that's true.
The Willet sandwich on the next Toy Daddies.
I guess just the term sandwich is a lot more broad than I think we are willing to accept. Like a cat and a bumblebee are both animals. They're very different,
Okay.
but they're both animals.
Not sandwiches.
So it's just like, you know, sandwich. The term sandwich is much more broad than I think we are traditionally supposed to believe it is.
Right. True.
I mean, condiment sandwich. Got it. Well, at least a hot dog is an open face sandwich. So I'll just put that
okay.
there.
So then I guess what is like a pork bun? Is that a sandwich?
Pork bun.
Like a bow, like
Yeah.
Like
so
a
like
big
you have
dumpling.
do you think it's a dumpling? Really? That's bread. It's clearly bread.
I don't know. I think as far as
Is
what
it clearly bread?
Yeah.
I guess there is yeast.
probably there's an
This
It's a
flour, this
taste.
yeast.
It's tasty.
I don't think there's any egg in it though.
Really? I have one in my not to fill
I
like
made it
stereotypes.
once.
I have one in my fridge I can just show you, but it's clearly like a bun. Actually, you're right. I don't know if they like wait, hold on. Now this is a whole nother thing. This goes back to like, is bread if it doesn't have egg in it?
yeah. There's
Yeah.
lots of breads that don't have eggs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Well, how you guys liking action figures?
I like them better with my bread.
Well, needless to stick to here. Last question about bread. What is your favorite sandwich?
I love sandwiches. Either a good Italian
or
a steak and cheese.
No. Okay.
For me, I usually go with a cold like turkey bacon.
Okay.
Turkey bacon.
I go up in Italian with everything. Extra hots.
Yes. That's what Do you like it toasted sometimes?
No. Well, I don't. No, I don't want it toasted.
No. Okay.
Only because it has lettuce and all that. Like, if they mess it up, and no, I'm not down with hot lettuce, hot pickles.
I mean, I understand. I understand what you're saying.
Yimbo has an opinion. I know.
I
because
just love.
It's part of his
love
heritage.
sandwiches. Yeah, I love
Sandwiches
sandwiches. I mean, like my go-to, like if I had to pick one, like I would be a turkey and Swiss with lettuce, tomato, and onion, and oil and vinegar, a little oregano, a hoagie sub, depending on where you are in the state.
Right.
Oh man, that sounds amazing.
And I think Pop Toy Foes definitely nailed it. We're officially a food channel now.
Yeah, there we go.
It makes far more sense for a food channel than a toy channel.
Well, just segueing into other nonsense, Sir Dork, I have a really great idea for you for your next video. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. So let me pitch this for you. You love the outdoors, right?
Yes.
You're in you're in upstate New York, so there's a lot of just nature there. There are lots of bodies of water. So what I would love to see you do is to go out, whether it's on shore, whether it's on a boat, and do a Sir Dork fishing video.
Sir Dork fishing.
I like it would be great. I think we could get you.
No.
You could go to the store and be like, it could be just you not knowing anything. I don't know if you know anything about fishing. You go to the store and be like, I don't have any fishing equipment, and then you show like what you can ask people, or you can just buy random things you think you would catch fish with. Maybe get different baits. You can use hot dogs, sandwiches, whatever you want, bows, whatever, and go out there and go fishing and do a how-to or maybe this will work, maybe this will work, and see what you catch. And even just try to even think about, if you don't know anything about fishing, this is even 100 times better. Then you can try to name all of the species of fish that you catch, if you catch any. And then you can do a how-to video of do how to. Yes.
So Chris, based on our YouTube conversation at the start of the show, all of those things would tank Jared's channel. So let's not. They don't have photography in it, action figures, Star Wars.
Well,
you start off.
You didn't let me finish.
Aquaman.
Oh, okay, all right.
You don't let me finish.
I'm sorry. Let him cook. Let him cook, everybody.
But you start the video saying, "Hey, I'm going to take this awesome photo of this Star Wars figure," and then at the end you show the tutorial.
Oh yeah,
and switch them just to show some fishing.
Yeah. By the way, we just take the picture like this, and then the video ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or you just do a cross stream with someone who has a fishing channel that has as many people as you.
Okay. You guys know any fishing channel, guys.
I can give you. I don't know them personally, but I can give you a couple recommendations.
All right.
That's a good spin-off. Thank you, comic dad shots.
Dork does things. Oh, that's so great!
That
Spin-off
is-
channel.
Dork
It's
does
actually a
things.
really good thing. A good idea.
All right.
Dork does things.
one
That's
day.
so great.
Oh man.
Jared, do you fish at all? Because I don't. So
I haven't in a long. When I was a kid, I was really into it.
okay.
But not so much anymore. And in New York, at least, you need a license if you're over 16, and I don't have that.
Right.
So
Yeah, I mean the license is like $30.
$30. So I got to. This is like a long process. It's probably like I probably
No,
got
I just got my
Background
license in
checks.
Massachusetts.
to.
You just your license number, your name, your color of your eyes. Like,
Okay.
Wait, what?
yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
That's a weird. What? Wait,
Your height.
seriously?
Yeah,
Do they ask
it's
eye
weird.
color?
Yeah.
That's such a weird license.
I know they do that on like driver's license.
Yeah,
Right.
it's. I mean, it's essentially like the same as your driver's license.
For
But
fishing.
yeah, you always got to have your license for fishing. You never know when the warden's out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sorry guys. I thought we were segueing into something funny, but I guess not.
I don't
We
know.
were.
I don't know. We cereal and sandwiches is what the people are here for. Really about fishing.
Someday,
Oh,
guys.
no.
Well, I'd like to announce my new fishing channel, guys. My first video is gonna be with Sir Dork. So
Toy Fisher
Toy Fisher.
or Fish Father.
Ooh, fish father. But it just sounds like you're just super into like fish fillet sandwiches. It's
That could be part. That could be another video. See, marketing, guys. Anyway, back to toys. Any good pickups? Did you guys pick up any great toys or open any toys this weekend?
This weekend.
No, this weekend I
No.
I brought pocket figures with me.
What'd you bring?
I had it was like some Marvel Legends, you know, like I did unbox the X-Men 97 Wolverine. So I really do like that one, even though I can't find the animated VHS Angry Head sculpt, and it's driving me crazy because it's somewhere lost in the sea of toys down here. Jared, are you do you get the brain itches, as I call them? Like, I'm gonna curse this head sculpt until I one day find it. Like, I know it's somewhere. But like every time I've been coming into the basement, it's like I'm reminded of this thing that I can't find. Not I don't even have a reason for
Did
it.
you check the box? Do you still have the box?
I still haven't found the box because I have a lot of tubs of empty boxes. So
I fear you may have
Kills me.
thrown
That
it
kills
away
me.
because I think it was in a separate bag.
Oh.
I know.
It was during the cardboard box phase
Yeah.
of Legends, so
And I had that box for the longest time, and I can't remember if it didn't make the cut because I'm like, you know what? I'm never gonna get rid of this toy. But see, that hurts.
It's
Jared,
okay.
it hurts me. It hurts
okay.
me.
It's okay, Yimbo.
You have to throw the boxes away.
It's healthy.
I
It's
know.
easier.
You know?
Things get easier when you do that.
It's
I
one
know.
head sculpt you never noticed that you even had. So
That's true. That's what I have to keep reminding myself. Like, I didn't even.
is that
Go-
one of 20 Wolverine head sculpts you may have? In
Yes, and honestly, the
arms?
ones that I have, it still just annoys me. I hate being the cause of my own stupidity.
I know that we all know that feeling.
So I did a bit of unboxing yesterday to just test the stream because we had issues last week. So I unboxed Casual Wolverine,
Nice.
Yeah.
who came with awesome new Sabretooth.
Wow,
Awesome.
that looks really great.
Business Casey Jones.
I love
Yeah,
all of
that was-
those figures.
That was a 2-pack.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I bought this for Yimbo because he also gets really sad when things go up on Target and he's working because he's a responsible human being at 9 a.m. on a Friday morning. So I ordered it just in case he missed it. He didn't, so it's now mine. And then Josh Brown sent me over this guy.
That is cool. Is that like a custom head on a Mythic Legion?
No, this is a character that
Oh.
they designed to look. It's not Groot,
Yeah.
but definitely feels like Groot.
That's so cool. There's there's so many Mythic Legions that I see for the first time. I'm like, wow, that's cool. Is that new? And they're like, no,
Yeah.
it's not. There's just so many, and they're all so cool.
It's kind of like the legends that come out each year when they put out like over 100 each year, and they've been going for like 14 years. You're like, oh, when did that come out? Oh,
Do they
okay.
really put
2010.
100 Marvel
I think-
Legends every year?
I think it's above 100.
Holy crap! Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, makes sense because this past weekend I bought 5 of them. So like,
I bought 3 of them on pre-order today.
did you?
The Doom, Taskmaster, and Iron
I
Patriot
did
3-pack.
see that. And
I got that
Doom
one
looks
too.
really nice. I did notice.
I
Well,
got
that's
this. I got this wave because I really just want the Sabretooth. I'm just waiting for Cable to come.
I like that Thor. You don't like that Thor?
Thor's cool. I mean, I can't tell you what but yeah, I really want the Sabretooth. And this guy's cool too.
Yeah, he's cool.
Don't have any attachment to any of these characters, but yeah, awesome.
But they're cool.
Is that the one that has was Icarus in that line, or is that the one you're
Yeah.
still looking for?
No, Icarus. Yeah, I just showed Icarus. Yeah.
Oh,
I
was looking at the chat.
It's Cable. Cable. That's the one I'm waiting for. So,
Mhm.
which I saw looked awesome.
And Yimbo, Josh Brown says he'll find an Angry Wolverine head sculpt and print it for you.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
I like
okay.
that even better. Josh Brown's the best.
Who knows?
Thank
You might
Josh.
find somebody on eBay or something just selling that sculpt. That
Very
just
true.
that
Yeah,
head.
I
That's
was-
true.
I was looking. Trust me.
Was that like
I-
an Ollie's fig last year?
Did he ever make it to there?
Love
Oh.
Ollie's.
Maybe.
I don't remember
Um,
seeing a Wolverine at Ollie's.
Small
I-
plug
I-
with Josh Brown. Josh Brown Customs. Go to his site. Use Toy Daddies all caps. Get 20% off your first order. Unless that promo code's done, then still support Josh Brown.
Nice.
So Jared, what I got to this week, I got to crack open and finally build my YOLO Park Megatron.
Is that like a YOLO Park? Is that
Yeah,
the brand?
Yeah, YOLO Park is the brand. And this is a model kit, but it has die
Oh.
cast parts,
It looks. I
And
was say,
like-
is that diecast?
crazy articulation.
That looks awesome.
Dude, it's
And the eyes light up too.
the eyes light up.
I think the cannon does too.
Yeah,
I am
I've already had Optimus who looks spectacular, but yeah, these are a lot of fun if you are a Transformers fan.
I'm not a big Transformer guy at all.
Well, there
but,
you go.
But I still, I really like. I think Transformers are really cool. It's just I never got the connection that was after my time. I was born in '92, so
Right.
it's a little bit after. I mean, I like the movies and stuff, and I think they're cool.
Yeah.
But I see those and I'm like, that's actually cool. I would.
It's
enjoy owning something
interesting.
like that.
They're called model kits, but it's barely. It's like an advanced build a figure. Everyone's popped together.
Okay, that's a good. I think I have seen that before. I just don't remember hearing YOLO Park. That's
Mhm.
cool.
They would be a great mashup with Godzilla.
Oh, but Godzilla's way bigger though, right? Yeah, Godzilla's like
Is
a
he way
Transformer. I feel like goes up to like Godzilla's like knee.
bigger? Maybe you might
Right?
be right.
Somebody who's more educated in the subject.
That's
I
true.
would-
Godzilla's bigger than a truck.
Yeah.
Right. So there you go. Godzilla steps on cars and trucks.
You
But then
mean
again, in the
like-
last movie, the Optimus Primal was there, and he was the size of a truck, and he's a gorilla.
Right.
So-
I actually just watched that like a week ago, and I thought it was awesome.
Yes, I did.
I still haven't watched it.
And at the end,
I
G.I.
feel.
Joe.
I was gonna say I feel like there's one part at the end that I was like, "Ooh, I wonder if like people hate this. This seems like something people would hate."
Like that reveal at the end.
Oh, not the very end. The very end of that sounds awesome. But
Yeah.
in like the climax of the third act when somebody becomes more powerful with.
Oh yeah.
I was like, this looks like something people are gonna hate. But unless there's a precedence for this in the already existing Transformers world, then maybe not. But I don't want to spoil anything.
I think more people would have had to see the movie to be upset with it.
That's true.
Worthy has a question for Yimbo. What kind of Transformer would you want to be?
I would definitely be an Autobot and Batmobile.
Ooh,
Wow.
went somewhere with that one. Okay.
Yeah.
That seems like $1 million collaboration.
Right?
It must have happened sometime in the past. There's no way that both of those companies wouldn't be like,
Right?
we can both make some
I
money
mean-
off this.
Stranger Things literally did a Transformer.
This year's
Recently.
the Shellraiser is the
There's
lab.
Star Wars Transformers. At some point, I remember seeing pictures of those, like in
Are
I don't know,
there
maybe the
really?
'90s or something. Yeah, like a really
The
long time.
Punisher
ago.
was a Transformer. Isn't it appropriate? It was
Batmobile
a blaster issue.
that has to exist.
Yeah.
Has to.
What about you guys? What would you? So I saw Unworthy said I'm betting Lambo. Or was that for me, Unworthy, or are you the Lambo? Jared, what do you think? What Autobot, Decepticon, and what would you be?
I would definitely be an Autobot. I'd be a Honda CRV.
Nice.
That's what I drive.
Practical.
2013 Honda CRV.
It's very practical.
Perfect. I love it.
Chris, what about you?
I have thought about this. I really loved what was the Transformer? He's out in stores now that turned into like the stereo, not Soundwave. The Autobot one.
Oh, Blaster?
Is it Blaster? Anyway, I'd be him. He was like the red yellow Transformer, like,
I think that's Blaster.
or even
Sounds-
Soundwave. Soundwave was cool too. I like Soundwave. I'd rather be an Autobot, but like the cassettes that turned
The
into
cassettes were
like
awesome.
Razorbeak and
I'm going opposite. I'm gonna be Soundwave. Mess you up.
okay. I'll be Soundwave too.
No, you be the other one that you can't remember. His
It would
name.
just be funny if we both became Soundwave and we're like,
The
what are you
two-player,
doing?
like one of us is player 2. It's like a light purple.
Yeah,
versus
light-
dark purple.
Yeah. I was
you guys could
10.
chose anyone. You chose the same one.
That would be funny. Unworthy would probably be a 2024 Ford Transit fan.
Yeah.
1990 Honda Civic with a loose spoiler. Oh yeah, spoiler.
The spoiler becomes a sword. I like it.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
That'd be good. Leo, I'd definitely be R39 Skyline.
All right. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like it's super fancy.
Comic Dad shot 1981. All right.
Nice.
Nice. Solid.
By the way, we got to get to this question from Leo. I think it's he's definitely curious, and I know Jared, you've hit these on before on your stream, so again, like what do you think for you're talking to at least actually all three of us pretty much have severe anxiety when it comes to our figures. So what would you recommend to both Leo and us? What's one of the things to keep in mind when you go to shoot with fireworks?
Well, you're always taking a risk that it could be damaged for sure. But one thing to help ease your mind that you don't really think about, like if you're using a firework, like the crackling balls, for instance, which are the thing everybody uses, they're great. They are so fast. They go, and even if all of those sparks touch the figure, it's so incredibly fast that there's a pretty small chance it's going to damage it. I mean, if you're really close right next to it, maybe it might have a little bit of char, or you can usually just wash it off actually. But it's just so fast that they rarely ever get damaged, really. But one thing that is really vulnerable is like stuff with soft goods, because that you cannot do anything to fix. That's gonna just melt a hole in it. So careful with that. But
Have you
it's
done
just
that?
yeah. The first time I learned was with like a Darth Vader Black Series and melted a little bit, and I was like, oh, okay, kind of like shriveled up because it's like a plasticky fabric. But as long as you're careful and you're not just being totally careless, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
I mean, basically, you've done so many shots. Like now, like if you do a firework shot, you typically don't damage any of your figures. Is that what you're saying?
I think it's more the other way around. I think I've learned to care less and care more about the photo than I do about the toy. That I think I damage things more now than I used to, because I used to be super and like super careful, but I do it so much that I honestly should be more careful. I almost had a really bad accident with fireworks recently. I don't know if anyone there's a video I did with the Mayfex Mando. And so I was using a sparkler, and I was like doing a million things, rushing all at once. And when I finished with the sparkler, I used to just put it on the ground, let it burn out. But not thinking, I was like getting stuff from my bag, putting down the sparkler, but I just dropped the sparkler in my bag.
Oh.
And I didn't notice it until I like look over and my bag's smoking.
Oh god.
And the bag had lots of other fireworks in it.
Oh no.
None of them went off, but it could have been very bad. And so I just I was luckily right next to like a little stream. So I just took the bag, dumped it out really quick, and threw it in the water, and it went out. So the bag was ruined. This nice little hole in it, and I did throw it away recently. I bought a new bag. Loved that bag though. But one of my this here got damaged. You won't be able to tell, but it got a huge melt on it. But it still works fine. So I learned a valuable lesson. Doesn't matter how long I've been doing this, I still need to be just as careful as I was on the
Yeah. Oh my god.
Wow. Well, I mean, that's a good point to tell people. Like, you listen, like for the shot, if you want a good one, you're gonna have to kind of understand that you might damage the figure.
Yeah,
so you use a toy that you don't really, maybe start with something you don't really care about in that, or maybe you have doubles.
Yep, and be fast, be quick about it, especially if you're using a sparkler. Is usually more dangerous because that's something that is lights for a good minute and a half straight. Fireworks are just it's done.
Interesting.
So gotta be quick.
Just bring it up. Was it this shot?
It wasn't that one. It was one, the one where he's like skewering two stormtroopers at the same time. I don't think I have it in real form. Oh yes, I do. That's the one. That one. So if you watch the YouTube video, you see there's a lot more detail. Unfortunately, none of the action of me actually doing it, but there's more detail. But yeah, it was during this shoot.
That's so cool.
The camera was not rolling. There's not a third camera that's far off in the distance.
Unfortunately, man, that would have been great. But
here we go. This is a good disclaimer from Diggs Figs. The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of Sir Dork and do not necessarily reflect the views and positions of the Toy Daddies and the ToyPic community.
Yes.
Anybody else have the Jackass theme immediately start in their head? Or is that
just... Here, Sid. Funny enough, have you ever talked to Mitchell Wu about his propensity to be Sid, where he takes a power drill to insert holes in the back of his figures to make it easier?
Yeah,
I've never talked to him about that. The whole Sid thing. If I had $1 for every time I've gotten that as a comment on something, I'd be doing pretty well for myself. But I mean, I totally get it. Especially, it usually comes from people who stumble across it off of their For You page that aren't really into this kind of thing, that just see Sid.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes the drilling a hole in the back is the best thing, especially if I'm sure Mitchell was probably doing that for a client he had, and what mattered to the client was the photo, and so if that's what matters to them, I'm sure that was probably what mattered to Mitch too. And so, drill it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Actually,
absolutely.
there was one time I drilled holes in a X-wing thing for a Disney thing, and I mentioned that in a video, and someone commented and said, "Don't drill toys," just like that. Don't drill toys.
I speak for the trees. Oh, that's funny.
That is funny.
I like that's a hard stance to take, but I'll allow it.
Don't drill toys. It's like, totally
I was shocked and devastated when I found out Mitchell was just destroying his poor little action figures.
fair. Yeah, Mitch
How
does
do I
it for
give
the
it a
art.
go? Who knows? Maybe they'll unlock something, Yimbo.
What's that?
Drilling
What-
holes in some toys.
I'm not never, ever, ever,
No,
ever.
I think
No. No, there's like no never say never in life. This is a never.
I think Mitch he's primarily in this toy photography game for the art of the photography. Not so.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could
Not for
totally
the
be wrong,
toys.
and I
No, you're right.
No, it's
No.
for sure.
I think he's more into that, and so the toys are just tools.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I totally get that. Sometimes I start going that direction too, but I would never drill into something I really care about.
Yeah. Because yeah. Oh, my toys. Don't worry, babies. Don't worry.
My second one. See what it's like. Maybe you like it.
You never know until you drill one.
Yimbo, have you ever, like, I don't want to say defaced, but have you like painted over toys and stuff like that? Like,
No,
I
I
don't-
still haven't. I mean,
I'm-
I've done kit bashing. That's easy. I've done some customizing where like I'll cut a rubber skirt on a Legend,
yeah.
but it's not a whole lot because, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think whether or not you did any like painting over a figure, and I don't think you ever have.
No, not yet. Not yet. I never even unwrapped my matte spray because I bought the spray.
Ooh, love matte spray.
Yeah, I just haven't had a chance to crack it open, shake it up, and actually spray any of these figures I planned on.
Don't you have a bag of Josh Brown heads though? Didn't you win a bag or have a bag of
do.
custom heads?
I do. But yeah, here's all my Josh Brown head sculpts.
I'm just pointing that out that you could paint those and give that a go, and then use the matte spray.
Oh, true.
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's a good call.
Or honestly, I think the perfect canvas for something like that is just like if you were to buy like a stormtrooper, it's just a white thing that you can just paint stripes on it or paint anything on it, and it still looks like it fits. It's like a perfect, easy. Just paint something. I feel like you might get an itch.
Jared, is that idea from you? Like, there's something on my list of something I've been meaning to do was to hydro dip a stormtrooper. Is that something you've done in the past?
Yeah, I did. I hydro dipped a stormtrooper once because I thought it would be like at the time. I think it was like 2020, where it was a really trendy thing on like TikTok, I think. And so I was like, I should try this with a thing. And yeah, it's came out pretty cool. I still have it.
I've been meaning to. I bought the spray paint, and I have a ton of stormtroopers.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, you only get one shot at it though.
Yeah, one burst shot.
Explain that process.
Well, you just if you spray paint on the surface of water, like all of that paint just like stays on the top of the water, it doesn't sink or anything. It just lies on the surface. And if you spray paint like red and then blue and then all these different colors, they all just start to swirl on the top. And then if you dip something in it, the paint like gets stuck from the surface and then like wraps around the object because of the way water is wrapping around. And then you pull it out really quick, and then it's pretty cool. It came out cool.
Well, that's really cool. We should do that. Yeah.
It's fun, but yeah, you only get one shot at it though. You can't you can't go back after that dip.
Yimbo, I used my matte spray on this guy.
Oh yeah. Well, I would hope so. You're
Cool.
customizer extraordinaire now.
Good matte spray. Good matte spray.
That's a great mashup of stuff.
It's deodorant.
It's great.
The
That
divine bovine.
the body is from a Spider-Verse thing, right?
Yeah, Spot. And then this is like a build a figurehead that I just painted.
Right, that was from the Doctor Strange thing.
Yeah, you could probably get that figure for like $10, $5.
Oh wow, yeah, it's cool. That's really cool.
It's Chris's best character for sure.
Yeah.
do you ever stick around for the Laser Man stuff?
I don't even know what the Laser Man stuff
Oh
is.
my god, guys, here we go. Bring up the banner. Put on single cam, please.
Something for you, Chris.
Oh, I love this. This is so amazing. No.Chewing. So, Jared, when I was 9 years old, I created a comic book called Laser Man, and he was one of my greatest creations. And 30 years later, I decided, why don't I just spend the time to customize my own Laser Man figure? And I cannot wait to show the world this. What is this music?
I add music for this as
I
well.
love it. Well, after about a day's work, probably about the same time you spend on your videos, a day, right?
Sometimes.
I got this amazing figure, and I want to show it to you right now.
Cool. I'm excited.
This is Laser Man.
You painted him? That looks great.
Guys, can we get sound clips for this one, please?
Oh, you need the one shot?
No, I'm just saying at 110, at 1:11:31 seconds, we can clip Jared saying, "You painted this. This looks great."
It does. It looks like cell shading.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was going for. It's the
we have the
math
nicest
brings it
people that
up.
come on this show.
We really do. Well, one of the best things about Laser Man is his rogues gallery. When we showed this on, I think it was on Yimbo stream, everyone really gravitated to it. So they really came up with some amazing villains, and I have a whole notes page full of villains. And it's Laser Man is just one piece of it. His villains are amazing. So I showed
Whoa.
you his best friend Cal Mooterin, the divine.
Oh,
Bovine.
okay. Mooterin.
Single shot, please. Thank you.
Cool name.
I don't even have to say it anymore. We have this one was made by a fellow ToyPic community. This is Diggs Figs. His name is Sputterman. So he throws potatoes.
That's really cool.
His origin story is that there was a meteor that hit the farm. That Laser Man lived on, and there were all these farmer workers. He skipped work that day and did not get powers, but did not want to admit to everyone that he skipped work, so he made up his own powers.
Cool. That's that's actually really awesome. His outfit's cool.
I know that one's cool. We have Reflect Sean. Whoa.
Reflect Sean.
Can we this, Jared? This could be you.
I think it's cool, and a lot of this might be because I'm sure some people look at that and be like, "Oh, that's just that figure with that stuff or something." See, I don't know. I have no idea what any of that stuff comes from. If he's a Kit Bash from stuff
yeah, this many of these are just repaints of figures, but yes.
So see, for that, it looks cool. Was it is that from a Nova?
Avalanche.
I don't even know.
X-Men villain.
This one's Fecal Matter. He used to be Shitstorm, but now we changed it to Fecal Matter.
We're monetized now, so fecal matter.
Fecal Matter, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Fecal matters. Fecal matters.
Fecal matters. We also have this one. I do love this one. Hey man.
Hey man. Cool. Does he bale hay?
He was a very yes, he was baling hay. He was kind of like it's kind of like Captain America started really sickly. The meteor hit, and then he became this beefy guy. Hey man.
Wow, he really lucked out on that.
Yeah, he did. I'll tell you
Fecal Matter did not win the power set.
Yeah, did not. But
No.
the one that really lucked out was Yimboner.
Totally did. Any connection to anyone we know, or just
No, I made this up totally. The likeness is my own, and so is the name.
wow? That's actually really so. So is that like a
Every day is Arm Day, Jared.
clearly is that one of like the boss fight like jacked guys or something with a tank top, or like what is that one made from? 'Cause that looks really cool actually.
I like. We're still working out his origin. There are several things out there. He fell in a vat of meteor milk, or he drank some meteor milk,
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
And that muscled him up, huh?
and that muscled him up. And it
I'm
does
not going to
very-
presume that Northern Fred is going because of this, but have a good night.
And so that's Laserman's universe. I've written about 6 pages of his origin, and incorporated some of these characters already. I need to go back for I need to go back for a rewrite, but Diggs Figs. Thank you, buddy.
You're a
Right.
saint.
Awesome. Hashtag get lazed.
Get lazy.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I love that. People just.
So
I
my
appreciate
next
everyone
pitch
in the chat.
could be-
Thank you so
my
much.
my next pitch could be to send some of these figures to you for you to take shots of.
You would entrust such an honor upon me?
Yeah, as long as you
I
send
don't even think that I'm worthy. Maybe send it to like Mitch or something. That would
You
be.
did say yes to that.
And so yes, after saying you shouldn't do favors, and then it's like, actually, I would take a picture of that for.
Yeah, Mitch are like plastic action. Those guys are much more worthy.
Oh, please.
I
please.
am not worthy for. I mean, the fact that you think I am makes me feel great.
Well,
But
just
I would do whatever you.
no fireworks, please.
I mean,
Buy the prototypes.
how many? You could probably make a second Mudarin.
Yeah,
I
I've
think
made
make like
second.
3 or 4 of those and spread those out. Send one to Jared. Send one to Mitchell.
I think
Wu.
Mooderin. I
be
was thinking
amazing.
that. I think Mooderin is probably the one to like.
He's the winner. He's the winner
Yeah.
of the batch.
Yeah,
They're all great. They're all great.
yeah. No.Chewing made his own Mooderin.
Ooh, I did.
But
Really,
I think Mooderin's up there for me. But honestly, I'm most proud of this guy.
yeah, I agree. He's pretty great. Yimboner, right?
That's
we
right.
can rethink that name.
Whoa, cool. Yeah, there's 2 of him now that exist.
The
There,
multiverse.
I think there are 3, maybe 4.
This one has gold horns.
Oh yeah, I like that. Did you use the matte spray on that one too?
I did. The Mr. Super or Mr. Hobby.
Yeah, whatever that is. Whatever that thing is.
Quick hello to Pablo Lopez. What's going on, sir?
Hey, Pablo.
And Retro Storm.
Hey,
Good
Retro Storm.
evening. Maz's Toy Box.
And Maz.
Was.
Everybody's popping in.
Love it.
Oh, and,
here we go.
Jukebox. Yimbo.
Jukebox hero, the milkmaid.
Milkmaid. I like that one. It's going on
Love
the
it.
notes.
Made the notebook.
There was one that made the notebook the other day. What was it? It's the last one. Oh, Rager Man. That was J Shot. The milk.
And Jukebox does have a suggestion about Hey Man. That one should not be around fireworks.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
with the heat we've been getting lately.
Mm-hmm.
It's not safe.
Well,
On Toy Talk, Clintastic 4 suggested one of the first little female figures, Laser Susan.
That's good. That's good.
That is really clever. Wow, that's really good. That's really good. That's gold right there.
Yeah, I like laser season.
I like that.
We gotta get some concept art on that one.
She's got to spin. There's
She's got to
something spinning
spin
around.
like yeah.
She spins and she can hold lots of stuff.
Yes,
She's got backpacks on the front and the back.
in the back,
sides, and she spins.
just spins and yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, hey, thanks everyone. That was your Laser Man segment. I love the new backgrounds, Chewy. The music is the music is very laser-esque too.
Yeah. I thought I was distracting you,
Definitely.
so I turned it off.
No,
Don't
it
work on
wasn't. I just when I first heard it, I was like, oh, what is going on? Well, anyway. I never know how to segue out of Laser Man. We got to figure that out.
I think we just segue into the slides.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think that should always be the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. A utility belt that spins.
Ooh, that's cool. That's actually
That's a
really
good
cool.
one.
Andrew, that's actually a great idea.
Utility belt
Laser
that
season.
spins. Okay. I'll put that in the notebook.
Oh, and Samurai Chris, of course, hit that like button.
Yes.
Helps the algorithm know that this is likable. Click subscribe if you have not done so. Ring that notification bell. And thank you for just being here.
And just to go back to this, like, yes, we did get monetized, and yes, thank you, Digs Figs. Never feel like you need to, give us any money, but it's very greatly appreciated. It does go back to the stream, and it goes back to all of you to make sure that this stays an amazing stream. And we keep talking about Laserman. We keep talking to cool people like Jared, and that Yimbo and No.Chewing can carry the show when I'm disinterested in any other topic.
But I understand what you're saying. I mean, that entire fish segment, I was just like, I don't even like camping much.
Oh,
less
dude,
fishing.
yeah. No, I felt like I was carrying.
My
that
friends
one.
are making me
That
go
was so
camping
fun.
this summer.
Making you?
Yeah, we do a vacation, like where we normally we rent a cool house on the water, and we spend
Cool.
like 3 days to a week there, depending on people's availability. And we've been doing this for like 5-6 years now. And this
That's
year they
awesome.
decide, let's go camping.
So
Even though
like
they know
tents
I
and
hate
everything.
camping. Yeah.
That's the best. That's the best.
I love camping.
We gotta charge my phone. I don't like this.
You bring one of those charger things.
And they have solar powered
panel?
chargers too.
Mhm.
When I go, one of my friends always brings his solar charger. Just stick it in the sun. Charge
I've
it.
been looking to research. I've been doing a little bit of research myself, Chris, and it's into portable air conditioning units.
Seriously?
No joke.
Do
I'm really
they
looking
have
at something.
those?
They do, and
Yeah.
it's pretty amazing.
Really?
You know what else I've seen? You can get these little like buckets you light a little fire in, and the fire that's burning in there becomes a generator, and you can plug your phone into the fire. Yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty cool.
That's
right.
cool.
It's so cool.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Look that
Gotta
up.
look into that.
Yeah, just type in like fire pit
Charger?
phone charger or something. Yeah.
And then I said this to my friend over the weekend, and he's like, "You could just go into your car." It's like,
Or you can just do that.
that's fair. That's a fair point.
And they have the charging banks. Yeah, there's plenty of things.
I like this. Chewy will be at Camp Crystal Lake.
Ooh.
Where are we going, guys? Crystal Lake?
It sounds familiar.
sounds nice.
Is that historic?
That's funny.
And Wayne LMG 2002. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Way to go, Wayne.
That's nice.
Awesome.
Oh, Detecticus is here. What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
All right.
All right. Well, let's get back into the TPC.
Yeah.
And showing the top 10 photos of the ToyPic community. But before we do that, what's making us happy right now? Jared, what's making you happy right now?
I mean, first of all, the first thing I think of is the fact that it's warm weather again. But I mean, the obvious things like I'm lucky to have a house and a wife that loves me. and place to live, and be in a
Mhm.
position where I can actually buy action figures,
Yeah.
Yeah,
always stuff like that.
for sure.
Hashtag
Absolutely.
grateful.
We're very fortunate that this is a hobby
Totally.
that we can entertain.
Totally.
Yimbo?
I don't know. All of this is making me happy. It's just one of those days. It was a good day. So this entire day is making me happy. And I thought last week was getting out of like the work stress, but then it carried into this week. So now I think officially I can not be stressed about work and
Summertime.
refocus on toys and summer and family and all. Oh, well, family's always my top priority. So, but get back into toys. Like, like I was very excited to like have some time with Megatron, and yeah, just to like, it's just nice getting out of that zone and getting back into my happy place.
Awesome.
That's excellent. Chris, what's making you happy?
Yimbo's haircut or his slick
It's not
back
even a
hair.
haircut. It's just a hairstyle.
That's really interesting. Yimbo's
Hairdo.
hair when he gets a haircut or slicks it back or does something with it always makes people happy. Should think about that, Yimbo.
I guess so. All right. Fine. I'll comb my hair for every stream. Jeez.
Comb your hair once in a while.
No, it's just something a little different. That's what I dig.
It's nice to see.
How about you, Joey?
I've been trying to get back into more physical activities, try and get back into shape. So it started off in our group chat, and it was about like just using a kettlebell. The simple question of like, what should I do with this?
Mhm.
And so I've been doing that every other day, and I've incorporated some running every other day as well. Nothing far, 1 to 2 miles. And even right now, I bought a stand desk off the TikTok shop, and
I noticed
so
that.
I'm
I noticed
just,
that you looked like you're standing up. And I was like, is he standing?
I am, and I'm just trying to. It's basically throw everything against the wall, see what sticks right now. But a lot of things have been working, so
That's great.
so
Good for you, man.
that's what's making me happy.
It's all about making them habits. So keep doing it until it's just becomes a
Yes.
habit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Well, here's tomorrow is my kid's last day of elementary school, which means no more getting up at 5:50. That makes me happy. Josh Brown.
Wow, your kid's school started early.
Yeah, that is early. I can say I always appreciate how positive you guys are. I can tune in to TBC or one of Jared's vids and not have to worry about negativity. Thanks, guys. Oh, that's great.
Appreciate you,
cool.
Samurai Chris.
Yeah.
We do work hard for that.
That's such a huge, yeah. You're awesome, man.
Happiness is old enough to be appreciated. The joys of toys. That's true.
Mhm.
Here's a question for you before we get back into our slideshow from Cal. What's a character you'd like to see made into a figure?
Oh, usually my answer is V for Vendetta, but
Did they make that?
there's a great third party one that came out recently.
Mhm.
I would still love an official one, but usually my second option is Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
Oh, that'd be good.
And NECA, come on. You've done other Jim Carrey stuff. I'm sure there's a lot more difficulty with The Grinch being such a probably much more valuable IP than Ace Ventura.
It would fit,
but
I think Super 7, you'd get all the accessories.
Oh, yeah, but would Super 7 do a Jim Carrey one, or would they do like an animated one? I feel like they would do
an animated one.
I mean, I don't care who. I mean, I'm NECA seems like the one to do it when I think about it. But and you never know. Sometimes they put out like stuff that doesn't seem like, I don't know, the hottest. Like I said, the hottest IP at the moment. But I would love a Jim Carrey's Grinch.
That would be good.
Yeah.
That would be good.
I was thinking about the other day, and toy line I wish was out there is Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, that's a Super 7 right there.
That is a Super 7.
Yeah.
I would buy every single one of them.
Yeah, that would be a hit. That's kind of weird that I feel like maybe Super 7 does. Do they do like the smaller like
I don't think so. I feel like if they did, I'd be aware of it. But
Yeah.
I also haven't Googled it. So if anyone in the chat wants to do that,
That is surprising they haven't done any of those.
because it's 14 seasons right now for Bob's Burgers and a movie, so it's ripe
Maybe
for
soon.
fandom.
Maybe soon, but that is weird that no one's touched that.
Yeah, those would be a hit.
Not a bird. You're all amazing. You four guys, everyone in the chat, awesome. Make me happy and proud to be part of this community. Oh, thanks, buddy.
Oh,
Right
thanks,
back at
Sully.
you, Sully.
Such a talented guy and nice and talented.
I agree.
Good combo.
Ooh, Pablo has a breaking news for all Plunderling folk collectors. Something exciting is coming to Entertainment Earth next month, as well as on the Plunderlings website. Stay tuned. Can't wait.
Cool.
Ooh,
That's
okay.
cool. All right.
All right, let's go back to not me. Yeah, there we go. Let's go back to Laserman. Just kidding. Let's go back to, as we are trying to be conscious collectors, as Yimbo really does say, like, we are ever so trying to fight the FOMO or even just like combat it pretty easily. We're trying to stay under 100 figures this year. But right now it's the race to 100. So if we were to think of it that way, Chewy would be losing right now. So is this 48?
No, I never updated this, did I? It's been I'm up to 64.
What?
That's a big jump.
I mean,
big
last
dog.
week I was at 61 with Rogue.
Oh my gosh, 64. Okay,
It's that
wow.
3-pack today: a Doom, Taskmaster, and Iron Patriot. Yes, Jared, we also cheat a little bit. It's one box.
No, it's one purchase, right?
No, it was a box.
Yeah, it's one purchase.
You can't get them separate.
Okay, so the 3-pack only counts as one, huh?
Only counts as one.
One purchase.
And then
Interesting.
Chris, I'm buying the Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde from Zootopia from you. So
that's
I tossed that in the.
So that's -2 for me. No, I'm just joking.
So if you get a big one of those pile of loot giant boxes from Big Bad Toy Store,
no,
as well.
we did make that joke about like all-ins on like Mythic or Animal Wars: The Kingdom. Does that count as one?
Yeah, the epic all-in. Yeah,
you made one choice.
Yimbo. What were we doing? Yimbo just jumped off for just 2 seconds, but not sure if this is correct. I don't think it is.
I think last week he said he was at 80
something.
So
well, here comes the true. Here comes the true champion to 100. I'm at.
Oh my god! Is that up to date?
90,
up to date? Are you
92? 92. I put on the Doom, the Cabal 3-pack. It was really these guys that like killed me. But I had to. I got to build a Sabertooth.
You got to build a cat. If anyone knows anything about you, it's about cats.
It's about the cats.
Not even halfway through the year.
It's okay. Because I did count a lot of pre-orders that I made like years ago, like last year and this year that I anticipate will come. So
there's still a number of items on my list as well of the 64. I have no expectation that they'll be delivered this year.
Yeah.
If you sell a figure, can you start subtracting numbers?
Yeah, we did that last year, and that just fell like I ended up selling like 100.
He sold so many.
So many figures, and then
And then if you give some away, if you give 2 away, you get 1 more slot back.
Yeah, that was getting a little ridiculous. This was really just trying to be honest, and it has helped. Like it being almost June, and I'm at 91. I feel good about that.
Good.
Yimbo, what was your number?
It's like 81.
Okay,
I think.
Okay, not bad.
Yeah,
you could still surpass Chris if you wanted to.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to behave.
I mean, it's a race to 100 at this point.
Yeah.
Well, let's get into it. Let's get into the top 10.
Number 10.
Hey, son. There's a name.
It's
He's
a
one of
really
like the
good
first.
figure.
Payson's one of the first people that I saw in terms of toy photography, like some of his
Cool.
photos. He has great dios.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's something about this photo. I don't know if we're jumping into the comments yet, but
Oh yeah, do it up.
Yeah.
the one thing I'm thinking is the composition. I don't know if that's the right word. It feels like an illustration because
Mhm.
I think I know the figures are at least the Casey Jones, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's like super stylized, and so like the environment that he used is matches that, and so it makes the whole thing feel like that. And it's really
Mhm.
cool, and I'm sure obviously that's what he was going for, but it feels like this is all part of the same cohesive like thing, and I think it's cool. That came out really nice.
Agreed.
I like Pop Toys Photo says, y'all are really gonna convince me to get that business suit Casey. It's a great figure.
It's
Like,
a
it
good
really
one.
is
And you
awesome.
can pop off the coat and
Oh, that's the same, and switch out the arms.
switch out
Yeah.
arms, and they actually
Wow,
pop off
that's
real easy. I know Yimbo had some trouble, but
cool.
you know,
Well, I had to go Team Heat, but
Oh.
yeah, they're good now.
yeah, once the white shirt arms won't come out, whatever.
You know what broke on me today? The foot off of the split foot soldier from that 2-pack. Like
Really?
the foot just snapped off.
Oh,
Thank- I
snapped
know.
off.
Yeah, so I glued it. I just straight up glued it. I didn't care because it is a broken robot, and I can get him to stand. So I glued it where he was standing, and then just set. So you know, I don't need a split foot soldier. So that was one of the few times that I had a toy break, and I was just like, I'm okay with this. I'll just I'll make
Look at
two.
you. That's some strong mental
See,
health.
personal
right there.
growth, right?
No sad Yimbo.
No sad. No.
I like this one because I just without knowing the caption, I'm just looking at it and knowing that that's Mobius from the TVA.
Oh,
And
okay.
this storyline Casey's applying to be in the TVA with what looks to be like some sort of resume, and what Casey Jones would write on a resume makes me smile.
with the business cash outfit.
Yeah, it's like proficient with
Nice.
hockey
Yeah, that's
sticks.
awesome.
I'm telling you guys, they're like, and I know our buddy Zach Sequential Plastic did this a while back, where he made an entire like graphic novel out of toy photos. But that
Wow.
is one of my like long term. Like, I would love to write a comic book, like mash up universes but do it all as toy photos. It's just one of
That'd be
my
so
like
cool.
big picture long term mental goals.
It's a great idea.
You know, his name's John, A Aesthetic on Instagram. He's like the main McFarlane photographer.
Okay.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
incredibly humble and nice guy. He's so great. And I don't know if he's the first of its kind or whatever, but there's been several official DC
covers.
Comics
Yes.
covers that have come out with his toy photography on it.
That's awesome.
Which when I see that, I'm just like, wow, that's like that's so cool. That's official toy photography on an actual Batman
Yeah.
comic book.
I remember going to the comic book store a few months ago and seeing that, and it was incredible.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was definitely his work. I forget what it was, a Batman, or maybe, or no, I think it was a Superman.
There's a few
So
of them.
cool. Cool.
But yeah, just such a huge, I feel like just huge step for toy photography, and incredibly inspiring. I'm just like so proud of him.
Can you imagine just it being on a comic book and like as a variant? I would like pick up all of them. It's like, this is mine. This is mine.
Absolutely wild. Anyway.
Well, hey, congratulations, Payson. Fantastic photo.
Yeah.
Number 9. Nathy Toys. Love this concept.
Awesome. This is great.
I love that you could tell that he's in a toy store, or at least with the illusion of it with the bokeh. That's so nice.
There's like, I can't think of anything, but I feel like there's some fantastic one-liner that Arnold should be saying in this moment.
I love the eye contact, like with
Yes.
with Dumbo. Like it's not just like the the Terminator looking at Dumbo, that they've connected eyes.
Yep.
Something really
so
joyful
well
about that.
You can fly. Flap your ears. It's the best I could do.
That's a great one. I was going to say that
Really good. That was really good.
It was really good.
There's something I think that always is a easy hit is when you put an obviously super serious character in a not serious situation like this, because there's just the automatic contrast, whatever. It's always fun. It's always super, and that's so easily hits in this photo. It's well done.
Wait, great. Jingle all the way again. He'll be back for the Turbo Man.
Not the Turbo Mental.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Yeah, it's great.
Nathy Toys, congratulations on number 9.
Yeah, really well done.
Number 8.
Richard, Customary
Oh, nice.
Vision. Love this guy.
Yeah, this is
Mhm.
great.
Oh man, this is what? Where did so good.
Are you thinking, where does he get tiny bags of trash?
Tiny bags of trash. I'm always fascinated by tiny bags of trash. So
You
simple.
can make them, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's so simple, but they look so real.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Well, if you
very,
do it right, you're making it out of garbage bags.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh, real. It's 1/12 set.
But you have to put real trash in it, though. You gotta like
Yeah.
dig out of your trash can and get like,
The banana
old,
peels, the eggs.
old mail,
Yeah.
that's art, baby, right there.
all the stuff on the bottom of the sink. When you clear out the
The
little,
water.
Crush up some apple core.
The trash
Under the
water.
fridge. Yeah, under the fridge. Good, right?
Yep. But the shot's great. The shot's great. I love the you're at absolute eye level where you're it's not even eye level, it's ground level, and seeing like the ground all the way from the lens to his toes, like you see all of that, even though it's like it's very depth of fieldy, whatever. I love that angle, and the posing of the coat, which is well done. Obviously the posing, but the goal of the photo I feel like was perfectly accomplished. Like this guy just looking badass walking.
I love a good pose in terms of like if you can capture walking, like they look like they're walking, you nailed it. Like love that.
Yeah, totally.
So good.
Yeah, that wired trench coat comes in clutch.
It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Cool.
Chad, did you get either? I forget if we've been if we've hit on this, not tonight at least. But have you been interested in either of those turtle sets from Mezco?
To be honest, I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm the only one, but I couldn't be more uninterested in any Ninja Turtles figures.
All right, fair.
I think like it's weird because I grew up, my brothers and we played the game, the Super Nintendo game, and watched the movies, but I just don't get that nostalgia with them. And I see them come out all the time, and sometimes I'll see like, okay, that one looks pretty cool. But I'm good. Everybody else will get it, and I'll appreciate it through the pictures. But yeah, I'm just not on the Ninja Turtle train.
And that's okay because you're in the Star Wars. You already have one expensive fandom. That's a
true.
percent.
I'm far enough down that one for sure. But I can definitely appreciate that if the figure comes with that coat,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
And
Yeah.
the hat. And
And the
so
hat.
much.
Yep.
That's
So
awesome.
much in that set. It's crazy.
Not the trash bags though, guys.
Yeah, you have to make those yourself.
Mhm.
Yeah. Deal breaker for some.
I love Jeremy Nilagrillo. Wait, the Mezco Turtles came out? I feel like I haven't seen any shots of them.
All right, well, congratulations, Richard.
Yeah, Richard,
On number
awesome,
8.
man.
Number 7.
Oh my gosh.
Coleccionista de Plastico.
Come
See.
on.
How's that?
Perfect.
Got it too.
Perfect.
Plastico.
Come
This-
on.
This looks like
Yeah.
a movie poster.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it's like a
Are these-
celebration poster, for the next
Are these
one.
Hot Toys? Are these? Yeah.
they're Hot
Okay. I'm not. Yeah, I was noticing the lack of seams on the shoulder joints.
yeah. These are
Jared, any
the
recent Hot Toys, Star Wars Hot Toys you've added to your collection?
actually I haven't bought a hot toy in probably maybe like a year. I haven't got one in a long time, but
Oh.
I do really want to pre-order the newest Darth Maul. Face sculpt is the best I've ever seen. It looks it's different than the last few Mauls, and this one's just it's incredible. It's just it's literally it's him. But
So you go Black Series and Hot Toys. Do you ever touch vintage collection?
no, not really, not really. But definitely, the Mafexes and the figure arts that come out. But pretty much just I need the 1/12 scale for sure, and then if I just want something real nice to look at on my shelf, then I'll go for a hot toy. Sometimes.
I've been considering more and more vintage collection. I backed the Rebels Ghost dip last year,
Nice.
so that's coming, and that box is gonna be massive. And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
that leaked photo from
Right.
potentially this year's HasLab of being the
Did see
cantina,
that.
being like, oh god, where would I even put that? I want it, and I think I only got like 4 other vintage collection figures to go with them. So
All right, new hole that you
Yeah,
have started
yeah.
to dig.
that's how I'll get to 100. Suddenly, I'll just have 40 vintage collection figures.
At least they are a cheaper figure.
True.
You're not spending as much on a figure.
They usually go on sale too on Amazon for like $9-10. So could be a quick haul to fall into.
Yeah. But this shot though is incredible. The lighting is fantastic, and the way the lightsabers are interacting with the rest of the figure, especially on Ahsoka, both sides of her face are just like, and on her Leku, man, it just looks so good.
Yeah, the
And
way
the
the lights hit in
angle.
the eyes.
Oh yeah,
So good.
and the way he posed the eyes. I don't know the colors, the rim lighting. Oh yeah, this is a great
It's
shot.
just
I really like this.
spectacular. Really, really
Everything.
well done.
Really great shot.
So good. Well, congratulations, Yimbo,
Coleccionista de Plástico.
on number 7.
Number 6.
Skeletons
Oh, I didn't realize
Collectibles.
Skeletons Collectibles was in
Uh-huh.
here.
All right, all right, all right. I know
Oh,
he's got a
fantastic.
show going on Wednesday nights as well, but here we go. Skeletons Collectibles, man. I need some more ninjas in my life. No, I don't. I have a lot of
Yeah,
ninjas.
you do. Ninja Gaiden Reveltech. Go order one.
Ooh, that one looks nice.
Yeah, that one looks awesome. Can't wait for that one.
Oh.
That'll be cool.
Is it just me, or is there some Daredevil like radar happening over his head?
Yeah,
there
totally.
is. There definitely is.
He can hear all of them coming
That's
at him,
great.
and in 1 second after this photo was taken, all of these guys are going to be on the ground.
Oh yeah.
Because he's going to take him out, and that's so cool. And like this photo captures like all of that. You saw, like, what's happening next. You see what's happening now. I think that's really cool. There's the story being told.
I believe that's the 78 points.
Oh, it is the Mirage. Oh
Mirage.
yeah, fellow boomer. What's up, 78?
Buddy.
So many boomers. Yeah, fantastic shot. I like the attack positions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And yeah, really nice touch of the radar. I really like sonar.
Yeah.
Right.
Is it sonar? For
Is
Daredevil?
that it
Does he
depends
call
on
it- you
Would
know,
it technically be either? I mean, I'm no expert by any means, but is it technically either, or is it just like good hearing?
well the Ben Affleck Daredevil movie made it seem like
Right.
sonar.
Yeah, what a cool
Right.
like, visual representation of how that
Yeah.
works. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, but this is super rad, man. So Skelly, congratulations, buddy, on making the top 10.
Awesome, man.
Number 5.
And now we enter the top 5.
This is cool.
Anuel photo toy.
I think you got it.
Well,
You
right.
got it.
Again, we're always trying to do our best getting the names right, everybody. Which mythic legion is this? Is this one of the recent ones? Is this a Kit Bash? What is this figure?
I have no idea. It looks like a Kit Bash.
I think it's a pop and swap.
Okay.
Pop and swap. Is that
That's
different?
that's the lingo for mythic kit bashing.
Okay. I was like, is that different from kit bashing? But I see.
I think pop and swap implies that you're just using other
Right.
mythic pieces.
Yeah, I like that. What I like about this photo is like the fact that he's white, like all white,
Mhm.
really I think adds to like the gray and the greens and the blues in the background, and then just he's white. And it's just like boom, like he's just like in your face with that color.
Mhm.
And I think that's like really cool and really stands out. And your eye instantly goes to, I'm sure, where he intended it to go to, like right at his face and those eyes. And it's, yeah,
The eyes
Yeah.
are cool. They're nice.
Yeah, very nice.
Looks like a post edit, so looks great.
Great touch, and I really love the blue. The blue
Mhm.
just even enveloping the figure at like the
Yeah.
waist, like
Mm,
oh,
true.
nice little mythical, magical sense to it.
Looks like it's a great fishing pond. All right,
Mm,
guys.
Oh, circling back.
he's not into that though. I
Yeah.
don't think he's into that. The fish.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Pablo just said it's Tibius, but with a different head. Okay, I have Tibius.
I know who that is.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I don't.
Who is Tibius? Is he?
He's a
which one?
skeleton.
Oh, okay. He's a skeleton one. Okay.
The
Like,
bone.
isn't a tibia a bone?
Yes.
Yes.
What bone is the tibia? Is that on the skull or something?
Is it the? Is it a
I thought it
shin?
was the shin.
Right
shin
in the
bone?
tibia.
Yeah, I think it's a shin bone, if I'm not mistaken.
That's got to be, I'm sure, part of the wordplay in the name.
Yep.
I would
You're
imagine.
absolutely right.
Yeah, that's
Shin
cool.
bone.
Oh, and what's up, Jay Shot? Ahoy.
Hey, Jay Shot.
ahoy.
What's up, buddy boy?
Hey, buddy.
Chips ahoy.
All right. Well, hey,
Well.
congratulations, Noel.
Oh, do we have?
Mhm. We do not. That's
No.
why we're gonna end up keeping on to number 4.
First strike figs.
Hey, first strike figs.
Love First Strike.
Yeah, he's so good.
Yeah, his I mean, he's always been great at what he does, but I just in the past, like, I don't know, year or less, I just see just massive, just like, wow, whatever he figured out, and his stuff is just one after another, just looking so good. But what the heck are those like dog robot things? Those are cool.
Oh, they're Mausers.
What is that from?
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, well, that's why. Those are really cool. Those are awesome.
Yeah, it's a good blend. I think these ones are these the Super 7 ones?
It's a combo. I think the
combo.
white one isn't NECA, and then the Super 7 are in the back. But there's a couple of actually, yeah, it's a combination. I'm pretty sure that's a Super 7 in the back, and the other two are from NECA.
Correct.
Number 3.
Sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Jumping
Oh,
the
quick,
gun
quick,
here.
We like them, but
Oh my goodness.
leap ahead.
But yeah, Josh continues to kill it. Again, this is a nice reminder, everybody, as we say every week, but please go visit these accounts if they are new
Yeah.
to you. If you come across anybody, this is the time to continue to help out because, like Jared mentioned at the beginning of the show, I mean, we've also said this numerous times, like, because we hate seeing people get frustrated with dealing with algorithms and platforms. But it's the reminder that, again, very small niche compared to what is on the internet. So we are still Banksy. We are still growing. And yeah, when we have DC comic covers and we have, oh man, that's the latest one. But they're just, it's so nice. Oh, we have galleries, from Mitchell Wu being opened up. When we see Plastic Action with another Super Bowl commercial, like these things continue to help our overall community. But yeah, sorry for my little rant there.
I
Not a
agree,
rant,
though.
It's just
Stay on that soapbox, buddy.
yeah, every once in a while, it's a good reminder because again, like I know that it can get frustrating. If you are in this for other, like if you're just doing it for enjoyment, then by all means, please just always keep it light and fun. If you have bigger goals, just remember, like, again, we are still very small in the overall scope of the internet at large. And Josh is, again, somebody that it just continues cranking out gorgeous picture after picture.
He sure does.
J-Shot, thank you, buddy. Dog robot things? How dare you?
I already gave my apologies.
Yeah,
now
it's a
I am-
mouse robot thing.
I am much more knowledgeable today than I was yesterday because
There you go.
of you guys.
There you go. Well, we do have answers from Josh. So, had he gotten back to you too, Chris? Because again, like I didn't
No.
realize that we were both firing
ahead.
away questions. So,
Go ahead.
all right. So Josh says, so for this one, what's the story behind the picture? So not much of a story on this one, sadly, as I just propped up some figs in front of a digital background. Just like everyone else lately, the Mezco turtles were just taking up a lot of my toy time. Jared, you are missing out, but not because you need them. They're just it's a fun set of toys. I wish you were more into turtles, but you have, again, enough Star Wars stuff. All right, moving on. What is making Josh happy in the toy community right now is that he's excited to be able to get my hands on and be featured by the amazing team at Savage Crucible and be able to be working with Odd Frog Entertainment and get a chance to snap some shots of their upcoming Bandito action vehicle. So he'll be posting up those soon. So again, Josh, continue. It's so nice celebrating wins for people in the community,
That is
regardless of
awesome.
what it is. So yeah, man. I was fortunate enough too, Jared, to screw around with those Savage Lemurians. They're
Cool.
really neat, man. That's really cool. And, like that Bandito, I look forward to see what Josh can do with it, man. Because
Me too.
see, those ramen racers are starting to arrive with people. That's right. Not they're different things, but it's nice seeing, again, toy companies making toys that people want. So
Yeah, that is so awesome. So cool. Great work, Josh.
Great work, Josh. Congratulations on number 4.
Number 3.
by the way, I'm cracking up at Dig's Fix. I didn't realize it was a thing. My Banksy soapbox.
Yep, that's a thing. That's you, buddy.
Oh, it's true. It's a
And
thing
then-
that I do.
While we're here, we got some more people in the chat. Emoji figures, what's going on?
Hey.
Of course, a great Machu toy.
What
And
a
if you
macho
haven't-
toy.
Hey guys, hey Machu.
If you haven't checked out his Street Fighter stop motion that he dropped today,
Dude,
it
I
is
didn't
It was
know he had
incredible.
it in him. I saw that and I was like, wait, he did this?
Yeah.
he ran through it in like a day.
What?
Mm.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
many
he didn't
pictures.
sleep. He didn't eat.
So much editing.
Yeah.
He did it.
It's incredible. Yeah.
That was just a work of art. It was amazing.
Hey,
We also got
Yorgies.
Yorgis.
What's going on, man?
And there's one comment from Pablo I'd like to highlight. IG almost did me dirty. Labeling my work is generated with AI BS. IG has been keeping my account in shadows lately.
Happened to me too.
Yeah, I saw that, Jared, on your, because I remember seeing the original picture that you put. I was like, made with AI. I'm like, what did he possibly, like, that's not a thing that he did. I was looking at it. And then you course corrected.
This thing from AI.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, I got really frustrated actually. I was like, you kidding me?
Yeah.
No, it isn't. I got like really offended. I was like, no, it is not. But
How did
I think it's because I'll use like the generative fill in Photoshop to like remove wires. I definitely did in that to take out the stand, and I apparently that's where it's coming from.
Really? That
Really?
triggered it? The label? Because, like,
That's all I've just heard from others. Apparently, there is an Instagram article about I think where that could be coming from. So there's something in the data of the file that I guess is
Huh.
recognized.
Oh,
So-
okay.
But I just took it down and reposted it, and it didn't happen the second time.
Oh, weird.
okay. That is
Hmm.
super weird.
That's
Yeah, because
weird.
I did see that as an option that you can, like, check off.
Me
like,
too. I
made with
noticed
AI. I was
that
like,
too, and
"Ah."
I was like, oh, I'm actually glad that's there.
Yeah.
And then I was like, wait, I'm not glad it's there now.
Yeah. Well, because, dudes that pride ourselves on are, putting all the things together. We're like all the aspects. So,
So is there a way
Um,
to wipe the metadata to, because it's just, I don't know.
I don't know.
It's just going to be a continuation of like none of this is going to be situated anytime soon. All of this AI stuff in every aspect.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
And it's gonna change more and more and more.
Yeah, so it's just going to matter. What's going to be most important is that human beings continue to make content, continue to write articles, continue to take pictures and draw. Like, I don't ever want to be in the dead internet era. Like, have you heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get there ever. So continue people making your art and putting it out for us to enjoy.
Steve just put a really funny thing in the chat.
Oh, apparently Jared can't. Not anymore. Oh, Pablo says you could save out your final image on Photoshop without the metadata. So that could be interesting.
Interesting.
Machu, I was starting to wonder if I was a robot due to lack of sleep. At what hour of the editing or photo taking did that thought pop into your head, Machu?
I'm sure you got a great night's sleep the night after, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure just knowing it must have been so incredibly proud of yourself, dude. Like knowing you got that done and it came out the way it.
Yeah. Perfect loop.
Just wanted to say, what's up, Danny? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's go back to that one. This one. Pop toy photos.
This is awesome.
Very cool.
Jaro, how are you enjoying McFarlane's move towards wired capes, soft good capes?
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed and curious as to like, because there isn't a price increase.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just like, and it seems like they're only doing it with some figures. Maybe it's kind of like the thing where like, okay, we make a much bigger profit on figures like this, which means we can have a smaller profit on this and still keep, which I think is just like really cool. I think McFarlane continues to show that they actually, I think they care about the collectors a lot. Not that other companies don't, of course, obviously, but I don't know, I can just really see that.
Yeah, they're showing signs of responding to the feedback and trying to make adjustments.
Yeah.
Like that post today with Batman Forever.
Oh yeah,
beautiful.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I want all of them.
Jim Carrey. Oh, it's
whoa, really?
He looks so good.
Jim
Yeah.
Carrey. The first Robin suit with what's his name?
Chris O'Donnell. Yeah, I've been just sitting in this chair like all day doing stuff, but geez, I gotta see that.
There it is.
Wow, those look incredible.
Yeah,
they look good.
Oh God, I gotta.
I think
so
that wave, that bat in the corner is the Build-A-Figure.
Amazing.
Wow.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face never looked so good. That looks so good.
It does. Everything looks
even
good.
Riddler looks perfect.
He looks perfect.
This is a great looking. So again, like in the last 3+ years of talking about toys on the internet for us, it's like everything that we've ever been constructively critical about, McFarlane has responded, whether it was including different accessories, hand swapping, head swapping, not making us buy a masked and unmasked figure separately. Like, they've made so many positive changes. I really am hoping to track down the first appearance of Batman, either glove color. I couldn't care less at this point. I just want to be able to get that one in hand. Seeing
I'll keep an eye out for that one for you.
Okay.
It's a great
figure. Look for it.
Yeah, then that cape the cape looks really, really good. The whole figure looks great.
It is, yeah. I'm very impressed with it.
Next thing I need McFarlane to do is just make all their figures half an inch shorter, and I'll be exceptionally happy.
Yeah, I get that. I get that for sure.
Yeah, and Animoji figures true. Like, they still need to work on the ankles. Ankles are still coming along. But yeah, they've been, again, just overall, when you look at the overall breadth of what they've been doing, it's really impressive.
Yeah.
And yeah, those McDonald cups, if suddenly McFarlane that's that 2-pack, Riddler comes with the little glass cup from McDonald's,
Right.
instantly buying every single one.
Is that gonna happen, or is that
No.
just a what if?
That's a huge what if.
Yeah,
But,
I mean, geez, that would be amazing.
in the time we live in, I wouldn't be surprised if McDonald's was just like, yeah, Batman Forever cups. Enjoy.
Heck yeah.
Well,
But yeah, getting back to this photo. Oof.
my gosh.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I don't know how or what the background it's a screen or whatever. It's really great.
Yeah.
Yeah, really well done. I love the way that the cape is bunching.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and whatever's in the foreground, the motion or whatever it is, that looks great too.
Mhm.
Yep. So
Um,
good.
so
Comic
good.
cover. It's a comic cover. That's what
It
it
is.
It is. It absolutely is.
Trying to look.
Oh yeah, I can check too. My bad. I also sent them out. We both did. We both
Yeah.
did a thing.
I have pops right here.
You have them? You
Yeah.
have them answered?
Yeah.
All right.
Tell us about the photo. Once I took this first appearance Superman out of the package, I knew I had to do something epic but old timey. So I started to think about those old Fleischer cartoons on how the old Superman was a little more grounded, still fighting thugs and helping old ladies across the street. I thought the more powerful locomotive line was in the TV intro, and I knew that was it. I was trying to find an image of an old 30s style Art Deco train from the front. I couldn't find one on Adobe stock or even as wallpaper, so I tried AI. The train was exactly what I needed. Then it was just a matter of nailing the heroic pose, and I had a bunch of scrap pieces from dioramas that worked great at a railroad tie at railroad ties and debris. So I piled them around and posed him in front of the train, which was on my computer monitor, and voila! Oh, very
Sweet.
cool.
All right.
Well done.
Using everything as a tool, putting it all together. I love it.
Yeah. In my day job, I'm a creative director for an ad agency. So for me, seeing the amount of creativity people put in their shots makes me happy. I also continue to encourage me to step up my game from diorama and poses to lighting and editing. So
Nice.
Very cool.
Pop Toys,
Yeah,
congratulations.
dude, really so awesome.
Put in the work. There it is. Primo.
This is great.
So good.
This ensemble. This is like the perfect I don't know, this is just like the perfect like someone asked what's Street Fighter? Well,
Yeah.
this is the perfect photo to show somebody on that. This is awesome.
Blanca
Man.
is perfect.
Yes. Everybody's so clean. Everybody is so
Yeah.
crisp.
Is that the SHF Blanca that is? Did he just come out, or is he
I want to
coming
say
out?
these are all
Are they all Storm?
Storm.
Except for Dalsim.
Is
Right,
that's
what-
Jada?
Jada?
Yeah,
Jada,
that one's Jada. But the
All right.
rest look like Storm.
Machu says SHF Blanca. I go with
Really?
Machu.
Okay.
Machu was right. Machu's always right.
Yeah.
The knees, the SHF knees, give it away for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
See that.
But yeah, the rest are Storm. Okay.
So good.
Oh,
Yeah, and
SHF Chun-Li.
like,
Okay, Chun-Li, SHF Ken and Ryu. Okay. What a
And-
cool.
Not only is everyone like so well lit, but everyone's got the perfect amount of like little bit of rim lighting on the top of their heads and their shoulders. It's just like everything's placed perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that E Honda looks so good.
So I'm looking up if we have answers from Primo.
I don't have Primo.
Sadly, we do not.
Yeah.
But man, sweet work. And let's see. Machu says, I think that's a soda guile. I'm not sure. But SHF is that guile's coming out, or did just come out, right?
That's a must pick up for me.
Is it really? See, I'm just like going all in on the Jada stuff, but
there's not much. There are not many guiles out there, so getting like a
True.
$20 guile, that's pretty good.
Hmm.
I have that
Wow.
SHF guy. Ooh.
Well, primo.
So
for your
good.
husband. So good. Amazing. We could just look at this for the rest of the night.
And look, we just helped out Animoji Figures. Just found out SHF has Street Fighter line. They do, and it's really,
Yes.
really good.
They do.
Like
Yeah,
again,
coming
the
out with new ones, not like currently.
yeah,
Chun-Li and Ryu are the
it's
two.
been again. I would have been all over them if Jada hadn't come out and did such a great job at their price point. Where I'm
Totally.
like, okay, I could save my wallet a little, beating up and go and just like really enjoy the Jada stuff. But SHF, they still have a pull for me, with this line. So yeah, the guile. Maybe you're right, Toy.Father.
Yeah, the guile. Kinda. All right. Well, let's get on to number
Number 1.
Number one.
Jake
Oh,
Come on,
yeah.
man.
collection.
What an intimate shot.
Mm,
Like, that's a perfect word for this. It's intimate.
yeah, pulls you right in there.
It's personal.
About to smooch these guys.
Yeah. You can feel the like, because they're brothers, right?
Yeah,
Or at least they were in that movie.
Yeah.
Well,
Chris, you're the I have
So-
the Origins comics and
Origins comics. It's that guy is his brother is not. We thought it was Sabretooth, but it's this other guy.
okay.
Forget his name.
Well,
Not Sabretooth.
That's
well, I'm totally feeling the personal vendetta between these two up close, you know.
fair point.
The animal magnetism, as it were.
Yeah.
Clean. I'll accept it.
That's Morph, right? I like that. Yeah, Dog was the guy from comic. Yep, that was his brother.
Okay, gotcha. But no, like you had to really pose these guys together to get them to fit. They always fit like a puzzle piece in
Mhm.
this the way the poses are done,
Mm-hmm.
which is really well done. I mean,
Yeah.
on top of the lighting and getting the background to blend and stuff like that's just like also
Yeah.
amazing. But
And of course, Jared, like all jokes aside, like it does pull you right into this scene.
yeah,
And like it is again very magnetic with the two of them.
Yeah.
These two particular characters, their history, and like you said, with their posing and composition here. Yeah.
yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
good.
Well, I do have some answers. Hi, Chris. Thanks
right.
so much. I feel honored and humbled to make it to the top 10. And yes, I can share about how I took my pictures. I always try to use as many traditional props as I can so that my pictures would look natural. I try to use only 2 light sources if the situation permits. Normally, one
Nice.
brighter light from above, and this is a fixed light, and another as the sun, which you can angle it as you like to help to tell the story, whether it is a morning scene, a dawn scene, etc. In different case, there are explosions for where in different case where there are explosions, for example, then I need to use an additional light source to emulate the light from the explosion.
Right.
Backdrops I use are normally printed wallpapers. I download some of the wallpapers
really?
that I think
That's
work
awesome.
well for the set, and I print them out in A3 size or bigger, depending on the scale of the diorama. I've attached. I gotta show you a photo. I'll show it to you after this. For the main light source, I use lamp from my pool table, as it is right above the setup. It'll work really well.
Cool.
That's pretty
Great
cool.
surface to use.
Nice touch.
You have it
Mhm.
all on a
Yeah, you
pool
see it.
table.
Yeah, wow.
That's awesome.
And what's making me happy right now is the tech community is that looking at all these wonderful and creative pictures people have been posting, many of them so beautiful and inspirational, they always spark my interest in doing more photography.
Cool. Same here, dude.
So awesome. I can see if I can pull that up later. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's cool. Well, while we do that, Jared, I know you probably need to go soon, but Thank you so much for
Dude.
really just hanging out.
Thank you again. Before we jumped on, I was telling you guys how just like I so much enjoy coming on with you guys. This is low. I feel so relaxed and low pressure. I can just like talk with you guys, and I love that. And that's 100% because of the environment that you guys create.
Oh,
So,
well, thanks, Jared.
yeah, thank you guys, and yeah, I always appreciate when you ask me. So.
That makes us
yeah.
feel so good, to be honest. Like that's what
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Great, because that's you make me feel good. So that's literally what I'm trying to say. But yeah, thank you guys again. Is that the surf what he used?
Yeah, this is
Wow,
what he
what
is.
a nice little studio. Holy crap!
Yeah, it has
Yeah,
a
it's
nice.
pretty cool.
Oh, look
Yeah,
at that
beautiful.
Spider Gwen.
Yeah, the Spider Gwen.
Yeah,
painting.
the whole
That's
place
awesome.
looks great.
Wait, I want to see more of this. Send us more pictures.
Yeah,
He was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he still is now, but
I'm gonna head out now, guys.
yes.
Thank you again for
Yeah.
having me,
No.
and everyone who's been watching. Thank you guys so much. There's been a million incredibly kind things. So yeah,
No,
everybody
you're
have a
the
great night.
best.
Have a good rest of the week. And yeah, be safe. All
Keep
that
up the
stuff.
great work, Jared.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good night. Thank you again.
You're awesome.
Bye, guys.
Take it easy.
Bye.
Yeah, that's a fascinating behind the scenes picture, though.
Is that cool? Go back. Yeah.
Zoom in, enhance, zoom.
Enhance, Christopher.
How do I do that?
There's a plus sign with a magnifying glass at the top.
Hold on,
We could all see it.
I never know. You just stay in the show. Just do it.
There we go.
Oh, wow. Oh, he has this awesome sketch back there.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
This
Even the
is
setup.
cool.
That's awesome.
So cool. I like this
Yeah.
like tree thing.
I took my kids to PetSmart
Mhm.
on Friday. So I was like, hey, let's go look at animals. And then I was like, and Daddy's going to look at photography stuff. But I didn't see anything that like I was willing to buy that day.
Nothing in
But,
the aquarium aisle.
Yeah, like I was that and the reptiles. I was trying to find something, but I was like, all right, nothing. I also have to remind myself, just like with toys, that I have also a lot of diodes to shoot too. I just need to photograph them. So sometimes I don't like. I found myself in a compulsion to buy like a diorama accessory when I was like, no, I could chill. I don't. But there's that compulsion.
It's the same
you know?
thing you just
I
had
know.
recently said to your child, being like, listen, we're going in here. We don't have to buy something.
Right.
And now you're throwing it back at yourself.
Compulsion.
That
Yeah.
doesn't feel good, Yimbo, to say that out loud.
I had to though. I had to. But no, like there was nothing that like jumped out at me like that piece, because that reminded me of something that could have been there. There just wasn't anything that was the size that I wanted. I don't know. Plus,
I
also
get it.
my kids were like, "Look at all this stuff. This aisle stinks. Let's go look at the birds." So it was also
Can
like
I
I
eat
couldn't
this?
really.
That's dog food. Get away from it. Get away
Yeah.
from it.
I wanted that story to go. I was looking for Dio stuff, but I walked out with 4 lizards.
No,
I have a new dog, and hey, meet little Yimbo.
No, nothing like that. But that is funny. And Josh Brown's right. That stuff at PetSmart ain't cheap. It's true.
Yeah.
Like that was the other thing. Like it was more expensive than I like just for like throwing. You know, again, $35 is a toy. You know, so I was like, am I really gonna use this for that? That's why I'll still swear by Walmart and their little aquarium section, because they have stuff that's under $20 that's like trees and stones and stuff. Yeah,
I'll check that out.
but it's just like limited. You're limited in what you have option wise.
I remember we bought a pandemic fish, and I'm like, yeah, well, let's go buy a little fish. And then they're like, you need the aquarium, you need the motor thing, you need some pebbles, you need like, to make it look like an aquarium. And like $200 later, I was like, what is going on here?
Did I tell you guys about when I had turtles?
Turtles? No.
Yeah. So I was 20, 23 or maybe 22. It was a year right after college, and my girlfriend wanted. Her and her brother just got this idea the night before. It's like, oh, I want turtles. And then so I woke up with a hangover on Saturday morning, and my girlfriend was just like, "Let's go get turtles." I'm like, "Okay, where?" And she's like, "Chinatown." I was like, "All right, cool, let's go." And I was like, "Where are we looking?" She's like, "I don't know. I was told somewhere in Chinatown." I'm like, "Oh, that's helpful. It's 8 a.m. in Chinatown, and I'm looking for turtles, which I'm pretty sure there's no pet shops in this neighborhood in Boston." And I ended up finding turtles from this guy, and I bought it from the back of his van, red-eared sliders. And so it was super cheap. Like, I don't even know if I spent like $10 to get these two turtles. But over the course of the next 2 years, as they grew, it was like, oh, a 20-gallon tank, 40-gallon tank, 60-gallon tank, a really high-end filter, like all this stuff. Eventually, we gave the turtles away.
Oh, you gave them away? You're gonna let them
became
out?
so much. It was like 6 years. I'm just like, I can't live this way.
Don't they just stay the same size in terms of like?
They can grow as far as the tank that you give them.
Yeah, exactly. So
We kept going bigger.
you just wanted them to get bigger?
I wanted to be nice to them. They seemed uncomfortable,
Oh, okay.
and then they got too comfortable, and I did find a home for them.
That's nice.
Backyard.
Cool. Yeah, backyard. Just let them out.
No, they didn't end up in any ponds. It was with a family. They had some kids that were, I think around 10, and they really wanted pet turtles. So.
Can you vet this? This. I need proof. Was
For
there
life?
Yeah.
Well, for a while we kept sending Christmas presents to them. So.
All right, fair. I'll allow it.
If you want a good toy photographer that incorporates live animal shots, was it Cat vs. Toys or?
Yeah, I think so. Cat vs. Toys, Toy vs. Cats, something like that.
Whatever it is. That's a great account.
And I love the Samurai Chris. Like, anybody ever out and about and see a big rock or log, I think I should take that home for photography, but think, where the hell am I going to put it? Yup. And just like Wade Create said all the time. Yeah. Like so many times it's just like, oh, just the inopportune, but that would look really great. Yeah. So yes, that's good. That means your imagination's always like working overtime. And again, I find it to be more fun to walk around life.
Yeah.
Just thinking, oh, that could be a cool toy photo.
Did we want to do anything? Yes, no. I guess we are, right?
If you want to, yeah.
If I want to, sure.
Yeah. What do you want to name it?
Hashtag FishFather. So I can't wait to get off that wait list for that guy.
I love this guy so much. I still have to email them.
Okay.
Wait list is full.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, you can't get on it anymore.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh, I remember looking at it. I was like, I thought I signed up for it. And it says you're signed up. I'm like, oh, phew.
So use hashtag FishFather. We're doing that Fast Pass feature giveaway. Any photo you'd like to be featured on the ToyPic community. I would suggest doing the collab function like we had done in the past. And then if you don't want to use that photo, you can also pay it forward to a photographer that you think could use an extra, a little bit of spotlight on their stuff.
And yes, wait, great. That was an awesome Saturday collab on the ToyPic community. It was, when I made that reel, it was like 120 photos posted, and we kept the ToyPic community kept going. So pretty awesome.
Yeah, very amazing.
And there were great photos everywhere.
Oh, I meant to announce the challenge this week. Whoops. For sneak pics.
Oh.
Next week, guys.
On a reel or on this?
On this. Just, I didn't have anything prepared.
Well, we can tell people. We can just let it go. So
just do it.
Just like, if you are someone who's been hanging out with us for a long time now, that you might remember that last summer we did the Randalorian challenge and then across the Toyverse. So this is now going to be Snick Picks, which is based around Wolverine and Deadpool. It doesn't mean it necessarily has to include those characters. Should we do it where the challenge is recreating scenes from their friendship, relationship, using anyone? Like, how do you want to specifically tailor it?
Why don't we use friendship just as that piece? I mean, No.Chewing, what we were saying. We're having a brainstorming sesh right now.
I would just say any pictures of Deadpool and Wolverine, inclusive of the two characters. They could be fighting, they could be having a drink, it could be, eating cereal, but just have them in there, and no real rules around it.
Sweet.
Sounds good to me. Fish father. None of you guys going fishing?
I'm too. My attention span doesn't allow me to sit still that long.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know. You mean like on a boat in the middle of like a lake?
I mean, that's awesome. That's just fun. But any type of fishing, like I cannot get enough fishing. I love fishing, whether it's on a boat or from a dock or offshore.
Yeah, that's.
I'm gonna
Not
get
one
you
of
guys
my-
go fishing. We're gonna go fishing with Danny in Unworthy
Okay.
in Clintastic.
Okay.
You guys can do that, and Chewie and I will go on a toy hunt.
Ooh, let's do that. I'm sure we could find like a yard sale or something, or we'll go on an adventure.
Do some flea market, do some estate sales.
Love it.
Grab some lunch, since I never get to meet up with you guys for lunch.
Ooh, you can go somewhere local. Get some like local like sweet tea or something.
Mm.
I'm down. That sounds like a great time.
Yeah, fishing.
Oh, but look, Chris, you have Pablo, honorary toy daddy, as you know.
Pablo.
So, Miss
yeah.
Fish. So there you go. You'll go fishing with you.
I'm down. Thanks, Pablo.
And just to summarize, use hashtag TPC_SnickPics for those Deadpool and Wolverine photos.
Oh, and Diggs just, yeah, man, you're right. I'm gonna have to do something with this guy in the PJs
Yep.
Oh, yes, you do.
for the end credit lullaby.
Let's use the sunset tonight.
He looks great. He
I
looks
love-
like a doll you'd bring to like bed.
I still have to email Sideshow. I hope I can. I gotta get it done.
I mean,
tomorrow.
do it quickly.
Do it now.
They're great about responding, though. I had an issue with how much they charged me, and they fixed it within like same day.
Yeah, like it's like I keep saying, like how many times am I gonna put these green outfits on? It's just the fact that if it's supposed to, and I bought the deluxe, I should have confidence in all of those pieces being solid.
Yimbo, this is what you need to do while we go fishing.
Okay, that's fair.
While he does that, I'll bring my Groot as well. Instead of stop motion, it would just be Groot sitting on the side of the lake watching Toy.Father fish, and that'll be it.
Have him fish.
Oh yeah, baby Groot can fish.
Baby Groot fishing with Toy.Father.
I won't be fishing.
I said
My
baby Groot.
I know. My Groot will fish.
Yeah.
All right, last call. I'm clicking the button.
Do it.
Fish father going once, twice. Bye.
Pablo!
Whoa.
Well, hey, Pablo, maybe this will help pull you out of whatever shadows you are currently experiencing in IG.
Just don't do the AI shots, please. Just kidding, Pablo. Just kidding.
Oh. Pablo, I didn't say that. That was Chris.
Now, Pablo being the guy that we know that will legitimately paint a canvas to then use as a backdrop in a toy photo.
Exactly.
That's crazy. It's capturing the metadata, say like, oh, you used that thing to take out a wire. I mean,
So crazy.
what's the difference between that and like portrait mode on an iPhone? Everything's out of focus already.
Mhm.
That's just, I'm telling you guys, it's just still the algorithm figuring out how all of this is supposed to work. At least it's a step in the right direction where things are getting labeled. You know, like I feel like these are the little hiccups that are going to happen, but ultimately that's a good thing. You know, like there should be some level of discerntion. Is that a real word?
That doesn't sound right.
Discernment.
Yeah.
Discernment. That's not a real word, but discernment.
I don't
We
know
should
what
be. We should have a way of discerning what's real and what's made with AI.
Mm.
So
There you go.
I don't dislike the concept of the label. The auto stuff is weird. That's weird. I thought if it was just you toggling it, it was more honor system. It's weird that they would just do that.
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just
No worries. Hey, Yimbo,
yeah.
who's coming on your show on? Oh no, Yimbo.
Oh.
How are you spending Friday night?
Okay, so yeah, busy week. So Friday night I will be on with Unparalleled Universe, hanging out with
Nice.
Wade. That's going to be awesome. He sent me a message earlier today asking if I wouldn't mind if Sir Trevor 1/6 Shooter joined on Friday night, and of course I was like, screw that guy. I hate him. He's the worst. Just kidding. So I was like, hell yeah, I love Trevor. So yes, I think Trevor might be joining in. So Trev, if you're still in the
Cool.
chat here, buddy, you can confirm.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I would love that. I mean, it's going to be awesome. So getting to hang out with Wade and Trevor. Sunday, I have Do Art Studios coming on to talk about his next Street Fighter diorama that's launching. So it technically launches June 1st on Saturday. But he's in the middle of, like he'll be doing the podcast circuit. So Sunday night is my night to get to show that off. I think those are the two big things. And then, I will hopefully have a Megatron YOLO Park review build video for this week. Because that's what I got to mess with.
Very cool. Very cool.
Excellent.
Chris, what's going on Monday? Is Toy Talk happening?
Yeah, we're doing it. This Monday escaped me. I forgot that it was Memorial Day, and then I also forgot it was Monday, and I was like, all right, guys, we're gonna have to go next week. We're gonna be reviewing this epic long movie that Clintastic recommended, RRR. It's 3 hours long, and I probably should have said no to it, but
Each hour
I'm
gets
in-
an hour. Totally makes sense.
I know. I thought that was the premise. Nope. Each hour does not get an hour. I'm already into 2 hours, and it's only been 30 minutes. So I'm like, where is this going? It's a pretty interesting movie, though. That, and I'm going to be dropping my pull through or stop toy adventure. Hopefully that'll be great. Those have been a lot of fun. Like, honestly, just an hour of going wherever and just filming whatever I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to try to get you to just put more of yourself out there for the last couple of years. So
I
I
know.
appreciate all of this.
I think the difference maker for this is like I'm just doing. It's not necessarily all centered around toys. It's just like, all right, I have an idea. Let's go do it.
Yep.
No, it's enjoyable. I'm looking forward to the next adventure.
I have one plan that I think you guys will like, but it does have to do with toys. But we'll see.
Perfect.
How about you, Chewy? What do you have planned? What's going on?
Nothing really. I finally took some photos last night, so I got a bunch of smoky videos being
Can't wait to
queued
see
up.
that.
So getting back into that, focus on back to that conversation about focusing on what we enjoy and find interesting. I mean, I find it interesting. I like it, so I'm posting them.
Yeah.
And then I might do a midday unboxing live, maybe tomorrow or Friday.
Sweet.
Just because I got a bunch of toys and it was helpful to just go live for 20 minutes and unbox them.
I love it. I love
Nice.
it.
Great idea. Well, I can't wait to see it.
Oh, and then next week on Wednesday, we do have a guest. Yimbo, you want to reveal the guest?
Yeah. So it's really kind of interesting. What was it? It might have been last week or last 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago. But one of those names that we talked about was Harry Moore. His account is Harry Moore Design. And he's the guy that does all the comic art for the retro packaging and all the things on the Marvel Legends that we love. So yeah, his name came up. Hey, I should really hit him up. That way he would be a great guest for the show here. And yeah, I hit him up and we got confirmation. So June 5th, Harry Moore will be joining us. So get ready with your questions. Again, I'm just super fascinated. I got to do my own research into his backstory as much as, I could find out there. But yeah, I'm super hyped because I love the every single retro card is just it's 90s. It's so perfect. So yeah, this is exciting.
Totally awesome. What a fun stream, guys. It's good to get Jared and everyone in the chat. All of you are awesome. So much fun. You always make this a really amazing show. It's always fun to just get everyone to come in. It's kind of like Cheers, right? Like, sounds so cheesy, but like everyone knows your name. You come in. Wade Create does some things, makes us all laugh. Same with Messi asking some interesting questions. And then Machu Toy brings out all the facts. Right?
Do you have that pitch, Chris?
Yeah, I will. Hey, can you tell us more about your standing desk?
Yeah, I got
Good
from
night, toy collectors, photographers, and more. We had some fun tonight, but we're out of pictures to explore. We thank you for your time. It was nothing but sublime. Though it's time to go to bed, don't be filled with dread, because next week we'll be right here. Your Toy Daddies will appear to bring you joy and laughter every night and here on after.